All right, everybody, welcome back to our night's duel. We got Austin Alberts, our challenger, on the left there, taking on our reigning champ, Vince Schroeder, of I gotta get the number. Ooh, close lag. Looks like it's gonna go to Vince. I think it's like 6 or 7 weeks. I'm gonna have to look that up just to confirm. We are playing 9 ball, race to 14, so some rotation pool today. I think the ladies played 10 ball, and we had Jesters playing 9, and we're playing 9 again. Uh, no 9 on the break. They agreed. 9 will be spotted. 3 fouls in effect. Um, no other crazy rules other than BCAPL rules. And we are at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company located on West College Avenue, Appleton, Wisconsin. And I got nobody in the booth with me. So who wants to come down and talk some pool with me? Any takers? I think Chris G's going to jump up here. He's got a match going on, and Ray might pop in a little bit. But you guys are just going to have to suffer with me until I get someone in the booth. All right, let's see. Vince trying to get a tight rack. I think he's got what he likes. So he's going to open us up here. Now, Vince is a rotation player. Now, Austin has played in our Jesters before, I believe, a while back. All right, he makes the ball on the break, and he's going to have not a look at the one. Does not look to have one. He might have a piece of it. Oh, he does got a piece of it. He's actually got all of it. It goes in the side, and if he can stop it or draw it back, he'll have a shot on the 2. A little tricky because of the angle going on the side. It makes it a tight pocket to hit with speed here. Makes it a small pocket. Yeah, see, it makes a pot. Oh my God. Was he playing the bank? We'll just go ahead and say absolutely he was playing the bank. All right, play this a few different ways. You can play the 4 down on the bottom left, which is what he decided to do. Or he could have tried to hold it and play on the side, but I think he played the right shot. And he is on the right side of the ball to get over there to the 5, but he's a little short, so he's going to have to be careful here of that side pocket. Played a pretty good speed. It doesn't get there, though. It didn't get there. So we'll have our first look at Mr. Austin here. Try to update the chat here. Looks like Austin's taking the 5 all the way up. Should have a good shot on the 6 here. He could choose to play it in the side or the same pockets. Ooh, that is not going to work. Vince looking pretty good here to get out on the first rack of the game, rack of the match. I like just playing it nice and slow, taking your medicine. No need to do anything crazy like coming back and forth here. If you come back and forth, you could get closer to the 9. So he tried to get fancy, and he's going to pay the price for it. I think just a nice little slow roll there would have been a little safer and guaranteed him a shot. Looks like Austin will take our first one here. Sometimes it's really tough to decide. Do you want to get better shape on the ball, or do you want to take the safe shot and just be long on your next one? He would have had a long shot on that 9, but for Vince, I think he would have been good to make it. All right, tried to make the 1. Was tracking, just didn't fall. Would have had a shot on the 2 if it went. All right, Vince with the shot on the 1. Nothing great to the 2, but as long as he makes the 1, there's a pretty good safe on the 2. So just focus on making the 1 and probably play the safe. I wouldn't worry about getting shape on the 2 here. Safe looks a little tricky here, actually, now with the angle he's got. See how he decides to play it. I just see him use the 9-5 to hide. Oh, he's going to use the 8. Going to use the 8, which works really nice.
All right, so you sit there, you put the headset on, and you make fun of Pat. Okay. That's all you got to do.
Oh, we got a guest commentator coming in. Chris G just slammed. Go ahead, put the headset on. All right, who we got here in the booth?
This is Troy Stillman.
Troy Stillman, thanks for joining us, man.
Yes.
Were you playing in today's weekly Sunday tournament?
I am.
Yeah, you still in it?
I am. Yeah.
Nice. Where you at, on A side or B side?
A side or B side? I'm in the losers at the moment.
Okay, that'll be the B side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chris is there with you. We still playing.
Yeah. So.
Who put you on the loser side? Oh wow! Look at that shot.
Yeah, I played David Searing.
Oh yeah, he's a great player.
So.
Look at the kick shot here on the 2 ball.
Yeah.
I mean, Vince
excellent.
Played a great safety here. Or no, this is Vince shooting actually. Oh, Vince nailed that one.
That was yeah, you hit that dead.
All right, so he's on the 3 ball. Missed something because Austin's at the table right now. Replay got in the way. Bad camera work.
Well, he's gonna have to get some angle on that 4. Ooh, he's a little straight.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. I mean, he can come.
Could do rail first, or
I think he's gonna just use a lot of left spin here, and then come 2 rails, and he could get to the 5. He could even try to go for a 5-9, which is a scary shot, but or he can draw out of it like he's doing bottom left. That'll draw up to the 5, which would work really nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Oof.
not great, but he's got a shot.
It's something.
And it's kind of natural to get well, now this is a tough shot because he's going to lose the cue ball a little bit here.
It's hard to see if the angle's kind of set up for a scratch. If he plays some follow with some inside English, you might be able to cut it right back to the rail. No, he's
Just-
going safety.
I like the decision. I think he was definitely trying to get behind that 8. So what does Vince have here? A risky 5-7. Don't like it. He can cut the 5 over. Yeah, and that kind of leaves nice. If he cuts the 5, it's probably coming almost 3 to 4 rails around. He'll be on the 7.
You could cut it. You could cut it in the side. It's just a question of if you can hold it.
He doesn't need to hold it. He comes around 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rails. He's just gonna play safe.
Yeah.
Well,
You wouldn't be
combos-
able to get away with that if you were playing, Ray or something like a. Get much over 600. That's a rough safety.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, he's like a 680. This is actually a makeable combo here. It's not a gimme though. Oh, might have sold the farm on that one to Vince. All he's got to do is make the 6 ball, and he'll probably be out. I mean, he's definitely making this 5. He's gonna have relatively decent shot on the 6, but room for error there.
These shots always get me. They look more simple than they are.
So
Back cuts.
he's trying to, draw this to stop it to make his next shot easier, but
I don't think he can
Oh,
because he's right up on the rail. I think
Yeah, he's
that's tough. I mean, you can't.
he's playing safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had room to draw. The problem with it was it just makes the shot a lot tougher. He's doing too much with the cue ball because he is really close to the rail. He could have floated that shot, took his medicine on the 6, which would have been a tough shot. I think he made a good choice there.
Yeah, it depends on how they feel, I guess. This is bank shot would work here, but didn't hit it.
Yeah, went a little long on the bank. All right, so he's just got to avoid scratching here.
Yeah. Kind of got to go offense on this one. Pocket the ball. Put some inside English on it and come back and hopefully don't get perfectly straight on the 6.
Good shot there. Oh, like I said, you got to avoid the scratch.
And he's pretty straight, so that makes it a little bit more challenging now.
Man, that thing was tracking right to the pocket.
Yeah.
He flirted with danger. He needed to put, I think, like you said, a little more inside to keep that from coming. Then he could have let the stroke out and had more angle here.
These are tricky because if he's following the ball, which looks like he wants to do, you got to jiggle the ball in the pocket. See how it jiggled?
He power drawed the crap out of that thing.
Yeah.
That's a full table draw right there. Shooting over the 9, this is always a little tricky. All right, probably going to come around and play 9 right in the same pocket.
Pretty natural. Though it seems like when you get on that 8, 9, or 10, it's always harder to get the speed right and make the ball at the same time.
Yeah, especially he's got a little bit of distance. Oh, he played the speed good.
Yep, that was good.
Used the spin of the cue to catch off the rail. So do you come up here and play in the weeklies a lot, or?
I have started again. I took a break for quite a while. I used to play a lot of pool.
Yeah, because I haven't seen you up here. I'm Patrick, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if
Troy.
Have we met before? I don't
I've
know.
seen your face.
Seen
I
my
don't
face?
know you personally, no.
Okay, yeah. First time. Yeah, I mean,
But I used to play a lot. Insane amount.
what got you back into it?
Oh, well. Life, personal problems. I had a fiance for a long time, and, well, that's no longer going, so.
Life happens. And,
Life happens, but,
But
I've been wanting to play more pool, so it helps now.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And you from the area?
Yep. Yeah. I played pool a lot. When I used to play pool every day, all day, was when Sharks Club was around. Pretty much 20 years ago, I played pool a lot. But
Oh, okay.
Then I quit for a number of years, but I'm kind of playing again.
Well, welcome back to
So,
the scene, man.
yeah.
Have you seen the stream before?
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched it a few times.
Okay.
So I actually know Kendall pretty well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Owner and proprietor
yeah,
of the Mad Apple.
in some ways I assisted in building the place a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did you help put that the bar edition out there?
No, but when you put the matio in, we help
Oh okay.
put the fence in, and I plow the snow here sometimes. So
Oh nice.
yeah,
Speaking of the Matio, they actually got me and my wife are gonna try to come up to it. I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's like comedy and food
yeah,
out at the Matio. Hopefully the weather holds out. It's Wednesday. One guy, he's a veteran, so I kind of want to come see him.
sure.
Should be pretty cool. But yeah, that Matio, man, that thing turned out great.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so that was a safe there. And who's up at the table here? I don't see anybody coming to the table here. Let's go to our arena view. Oh, Vince is coming up. So Austin played safe. Vince is taking out the jump cue. So let's go.
All right, we get to see it fly now, I guess.
Get a better look at it here. Coming over the 3 ball.
No, it's hard to see the angle. Yeah. Well, sometimes you just got to go for a hit. But if he's on the one, could have he pushed out?
If it was off the break, I lost track. If it
I
was
mean, if
off
he was
the
on the
break or not.
one, I would think that. Well, but maybe he hit something else in.
Yeah, only if
lost
it's
track for a
immediately
second.
only if it's immediately after the
Mhm.
break. Tough shot, tough back cut to get to the 2 here.
Unless he's going up in the left corner up there. Yeah, there he goes. That was more of a natural angle, but if he would have hit it to make it, he would have hit the ball more thick, and it probably would have tracked up, so he would have had a straight shot on the 2, but he missed it inside, which kind of.
Yeah, he's left a shot in the 1. It's not a great shot. Vince is going to play safe here. I'm thinking he's going to send the 1 down table. Probably try to hide behind the 9 is what I'm guessing. It's a tough safe, though, because you're playing a really small window and you got to play the speeds right.
Oh yeah, he might be playing safe. He might just be hitting it into the 5.
Yeah, he's trying to get it behind that 9. See, the speed is tough. You got it. Using more of the 7 as well.
Yeah, and might not be able to kick off the rail to get it there, so that's gonna be tough. Probably gonna have to jump it. Well, even a jump's a little tough.
Yeah, because the jump, I mean, he'd have to jump the 7 too.
I mean, if he jumps,
Yeah.
he could jump
Off the rail.
off the rail and
Yeah.
come back and make the 1 down in the corner pocket, possibly.
And that's what he's doing, I think, here. And oh, this is dangerous. He's jumping the full thing, I think. That's likely to go off the table. Hit it good.
He got a hit out of it, so that's positive.
Yeah, as long as you get a hit,
Yeah.
good things can happen. And
Pool's a game of probabilities, so if you can.
well, he's made 1 kick already. He might be able to spin kick this 1 in. I don't like it. Not much reward here. I like a lot of bottom right spin and getting behind the 6-8 kind of as a safety.
It's a tough one to control your speed on.
Yes. Uh-oh. All right, good chance for Austin here. Good looking table.
Yeah. The challenge is to get on the 2 in a manner that you don't.
Yeah, just a stop shot here. He'll be on the 2, but
Well, you can get on the
yeah.
2, but the angle there is pretty good.
Yep.
The main thing is trying to make it so you can hold it for the 3.
Yeah, see, the hard part about this shot is you're almost done running through on the rail. And he can't roll too far forward. He can only afford to go a little bit because that cue ball's coming out to the left a little bit. So, and slow rolling is never fun because you never know exactly where the ball is going. So you hit it too hard.
That's the problem. Probably should have put a little draw on it.
He might actually have this. Yeah, he can
Oh.
probably just spin around the sevens a little bit. Yeah, just a little bottom left here, and he can spin right into it.
It's hard to see if the angle unless you're on the table.
Angle is always deceiving on the camera.
Yeah.
Like I swear there's shots you'll be looking at it and you're like, he's completely hooked. There's no way he can't. And then full ball hit. Like he has a whole ball.
Sure.
And then also our screen is curved, so it's
Yep.
not. It's a little. It's very deceiving sometimes. These guys, they're hitting shots and you're like, it's like, how did he hit the ball? All right, good looking table now here for Austin. His work is going to be 6 to the 7.
That was pretty good. Now the challenge is the getting on the 6.
I think he'll be good there. It's going to be really the 6 to the 8, but he's had trouble with a shot like this earlier, so.
I don't know if he's going in the side or in the corner. The side makes it.
I think he's going to go all the way down. Oh, wow,
No.
he did go to the side.
So.
Wow. That was a pretty aggressive shot. He's going to draw back, or is he going to go for? Looks like he's going forward here. Yep. Yeah, if he draws, he goes into the 8, so that's no good.
That was interesting.
Yeah, he's cutting blind here.
It's getting a little out of shape. It's making it tougher to get on the 8. But
Yep,
it depends on how you feel too. Like sometimes these follow shots they get tricky because you got to give it speed, and when you give it speed and you're following the ball, try to come around 3 rails, it jiggles in the pocket.
He's drawing this.
The draw. That's why I usually hit these shots with draw. But
yeah, he's going to take his medicine, which is I think a good shot. Make the shot easy. Take the hard shot next. But this kind of sold the farm here to Vince.
what they call the two-way shot. I mean, he's got to get around the 9. It's he's gonna have to might have to jump it. Maybe he'll kick it, but I don't like jumping this ball.
Now when it's that close to the.
It's pretty close, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have to hit the 7 kind of thin so you can get the position back onto the 8. Otherwise, if you hit it pretty square, you're gonna be stuck with a real hard shot on the 8.
You almost might see him come down on the ball.
Yep,
Yeah, he
that's
did.
the problem on those short ones.
Yep. This is so Austin has had ball in hand on the 9 and then ball in hand with a 2-outer. So
I probably would have kicked at it just to make sure you hit it, but
it's a nice shot there coming in line to the 9, which is what they teach you. You never want to cross your line, and he came right into it. So
yeah, that's one problem sometimes, especially with people just learning how to play position. They get upset unless they're straight in on every ball, and sometimes you just want to play to get the shot on the ball. You don't want to always try to.
yeah,
Play
straight in
perfect.
is never typically good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some instances where it's good to be straight, stop shot you need
Yeah.
or whatever, but generally you want some angles so you have options.
Yeah.
Go this way or that way.
Even if you're on the last ball, sometimes you want to. Trying to overplay position will make you miss the ball because you got to put more spin on it or something. So sometimes you just want to play to get a decent shot versus a perfectly straight in shot.
Yeah, Kendall will tell you he on his last shot, absolutely, he does not like being straight on the ball.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of angle, because sometimes, especially if you're long and straight,
Yeah.
it can really warp with your head,
Yep.
and it makes that shot just a little awkward. All right, now he almost made the 1 on the last break. See if he can put it in the side pocket there. Just rattled in and out. There it goes and hits the corner. But he makes the 8. Not a great spread, though.
No. It's early in the game, I guess, so.
You're gonna see Vince work out a safety here. He might cut the one. Just nothing great about where the 2 ball's at though if he makes it.
Yeah, I think I'd personally cut the 1, but
Right.
maybe not.
Played the safe. Yeah, they're just. I mean, he could have cut the 1. It's just.
Well, the safe is a good
Yeah.
shot, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he would if he made the 1 and had a little better position. There is, the 2 off of the 5, but things just start getting weirder and weirder from there.
It almost looks to me like the 2 goes.
Ah, you know what? You might be right, actually. Probably does go past the 4.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, then I might have been thinking about making the 1.
Yeah. But it worked out for him. No, it's not. This is not an easy shot to. I don't know if he. The angle looks like he can almost make it in the corner, but then holding the ball, and now that pocket's kind of stuffed up. So
He's either going to safe or he's going to punch
very-
this 1 off the 5. Safe it is.
that was. I don't know what the thought was there.
I think he was trying to hide behind the 2, but
He jacked up on it. That's what I didn't quite understand because he could have done that. He could have made that safety without jacking up on it like that. But
let's see what Austin's got up his sleeve here. 2's still in a weird spot. Doesn't go by now.
he could
Five's
maybe
cutting it
draw
off.
it back. I don't know what.
Going a few innings on the 1
That's the
ball.
thing about pool is there's infinite options almost on every shot. You can so many different ways you can play it.
Yes, there is. All right, so he's banking the 1.
And then what? That's the question.
Possible. Wow.
Oof. That would have been bad if you made it.
Yeah. He actually got a nice roll there. This 1 is tough to hit now. I mean, if he's kicking, got to have a little bit of left spin here.
He might just try to tap it into the rail, just barely hit it. Left him open on
You're
it.
going to see a lockup safe here on the 2. He's going to lock him, I think. Yep, that's a lock. Nice safe there. And they are playing 3 falls, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Even with ball in hand, it's not an easy rack if he misses the 1. But
No, it's not. I mean, yeah.
No. I would shoot the long rail kick, but that's me. I just feel the long rail kick, you have a higher chance of hitting the ball.
I think what he wants to do is get above that 2 so he can draw to the 3. Unless he's thinking he can play safe off the 2.
You might be able to play the combination too. It's hard for me to see from this angle if the 5 combination goes.
I don't think that it does.
But,
I mean, we'll take a look at the overhead, see what it looks like on the big overhead. Yeah,
it might go. That it's just always on combinations. It's tough to know how the ball that the combination ball ends up after you make the object ball.
I think he's gonna try to spit this between the 2-9, come above it.
Yep, there you go.
And then he got short. If he got all the way above, then he could just draw to the 3, and then he's still in trouble.
But yeah,
'cause
the
of
4. That's why I was thinking the
Yeah.
5 combination might be good because it would open up the 4. But
Well, if that's the case, he might want to try the carom shot here. There is a good safe though. He can get it right behind the 3 ball here. If he draws bottom right. No,
well, that's
safe enough. I mean, Austin's probably good to get a hit, and if he does kick and stick, he's got a lot of good things that can happen by just getting a hit here.
it's really tough to on a kick like this to get position on a 3 so you can get on the 4 or 5. That's really difficult.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
No matter what right now, the key is planning the 3, the angle you're going to have on the 3 to be able to do something with that 4 or 5.
Yeah, this whole rack is going to be nothing but a chess match right now. Ooh, he got a roll there, I think.
Yeah.
He busted up some of the table, but the 4-5 still tied up.
See, what I might do here, and I don't know if the cue ball goes past the 6, but I might play that 2 ball, 3 rails, and try to just kind of.
No, he can't. He can't see the 2 ball for that 3 rail shot. Hey, if he jumps it, he could.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
it's hard to control the cue ball on that one.
Yeah. I think he's best just kicking for this. Oh, he's jumping. He still knows he's a good favorite to get back to the table because of the 4-5. So just getting the hit helps him.
Yeah, it's gonna line up one of these times. They move the furniture enough. You're gonna get an angle. That's the
Spinning above the 3. It's a good shot. And now, if he does get ball in hand, you'll see Vince. He'll have a nice bust out shot. He'll have a line to that 4-5, and as long as he hits the 4-5, he'll be on the 3. But he needs ball in hand here to do it. Jumping both
jumping
balls.
again. See, I would kick at this one and guaranteed hit without worrying about hitting one of these balls on the jump. Because it's hard to control the speed. See, he hit the ball, but even if he didn't hit the ball and then he hit the object ball, now you got balls flying around the table. It's going to move your furniture around and possibly leave him a
and
break out the balls for him.
He moved to 3. It kind of helped him because now
Yep.
making this 2 and busting the 4 doesn't necessarily leave him a shot. Where that 3 was sitting earlier with this shot,
Yeah.
he would have been dead on the 3. And he's probably 90% to hit this 4 ball. You know?
Yeah, I would have definitely played the kick shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boom. And see, he would have had that 3 right over in the corner, but the 3 moved. He still has a shot, though. He's okay. It was just a little bit tougher to get on the 3 doing it that way.
I thought the higher probability good ending would be to kick that last one, and that's sometimes with pool. You know, it's not always about making the balls. It's about playing the highest probability shot that will probably win you the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes that means missing.
All right, coming in between the 9-5, 5 in the same pocket. Yup.
Little interesting on this one here. He's gonna have to probably wished he had a little different angle on it, but
Yeah, is he putting a lot of inside on this? Yeah, he's look how much
Yep.
inside he loaded up with to keep
that
above.
inside English is a tough one to judge sometimes. But he came out pretty good. He can make this in the side now.
It makes the shot a lot tougher to make.
Yep.
Like that shot he just played with that much inside, you really got to account for deflection. It changes the shot completely.
There's very few shots that make where inside makes it easier to make the ball.
Very rarely, yeah. I try to avoid inside at all costs. It comes in, it's a great shot to have in your arsenal, though.
Yeah.
Well, look at this out. He's got a nice little out going here.
Surprised you didn't play a stop shot.
What? Tying things back up.
There we go.
So, oh yeah, that's one thing I got to do is actually see if I can teach you how to go through. So, like, if you go up here, scroll to the top, and you just click these arrows,
Mm-hmm.
and you can look for the player's name. I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but okay, so there's Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And now if you click back, like, on this one over here,
Yep.
and then you can find Vince. He's going to be, I don't know where he's going to be in there, but they all got questionnaires somewhere in there.
So I just keep clicking.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's an easier way to find the names. I forget how to do it.
There's 125.
Yeah, if you go back, probably no more than like 20 or 30, he'll be within there, I would think.
I'm looking for Vincent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Oh, we got him already? Okay, that was quick. So now we got both their questionnaires up. All right, Vince makes the ball on the break, and he's going to have a shot on the one, unless that 7 rolls in the way, which it did.
Vincent has confidence based on his answering. His nickname is the Hammer.
I call him the grinder.
Hell yeah.
He is a man. I tell you, he's got some matches where he starts off a little slow, and then he comes back at the end, and he wears you down.
Yeah.
And he'll play a good tactical battle. Oh, there's my buddy Noah, my brother from another mother, out there in North Kakalaki. What's up, man?
Oh.
Oh, ouch. Well, I thought Vincent made a ball on the break. I was wrong. He did not. So Vince is back at the table.
Well, the question is how he's going to get the position on the 2. He wants to take it back that way, but I almost like playing natural.
I like this
2-rail position.
bottom right, and then you're coming in between the 7-5 right there to the 2.
He played that pretty good, but I thought it was a little more dangerous doing it that way, but maybe not.
Yeah, I think that was the simplest way. Let's see. Now, this is gonna look. He's got to spin this back to 3 in the same pocket. This is a very speed controlled shot here. Wow, that's great. That's a real easy shot to overhit right there.
Yeah. Must go past the 9. It's hard to see. If it does, I mean, you could just almost stop, just kind of stun shot this so you have a shot on the 4 on the side.
That's gonna work
that
good.
way.
5 does go past the 9, so he's got that available to him. 5 also goes on the side, both sides. 5 goes everywhere but by the 8, so he's got options here. That 7 is just kind of like a beach ball. I don't like where that 7 ball is.
That's why I thought maybe the angle, if the cue ball was kind of between the 5 and the 9, he'd have a better option to draw. This might be too much of an angle to draw, so he's going to have to.
Oh, I see. He's coming
off the
inside the 7.
Yep. So that's what I was worried about.
This could be trouble. Oh my God!
Oh.
Look at how that lined up.
I have a feeling we're going to the casino here. Somebody's getting a little lucky.
This is not a give me totally, but I would say I'd say it's about 90% he makes, maybe better. I mean,
yep,
not too tough.
You really gotta. They can be tricky.
Yeah, you just don't want to take this one for granted. Yeah, and you're right. He did get a little fortunate roll there.
Yeah.
So, short game there. That was our first short game. Last match we had, I'm telling you, probably 6 or 7 short games and some great shots. I mean, some great carom shots, and it's fun to watch.
The 9 ball's, I think, always an interesting game to watch because it goes quick. There's always the chance of getting, an interesting combination or carom shot that'll win the game. It gets much tougher in 10 ball because, you have to call everything. 9 ball is a game of probabilities. If you could take a lucky swing once in a while, and
yeah, we call that the MH nicknames it the art of fluking.
Oh,
because there's an art to it, right? Like fluking, like you know what? As long as I hit this ball, it's probably got a 30% chance to go in this direction and make
so MH would say it's the art of fluking.
The art, yeah. Yeah. He's got the X. I can't even try to do it. I'd murder it. All right, another dry break there by Vince. He's got to figure out his break. One is, oh, he's gonna have a shot on it. Maybe actually, I don't know. Yeah, he's got the full ball here. Cut over. Um, as long as he controls the speed, he should be able to get a shot on the two here. He's got to
Well,
control.
Yeah, so I was actually gonna mention that there was a safe there.
Safe worked.
Yep. I mean, this other guy likes to jump a lot, so I have a feeling he's not gonna shy away from jumping this one. High probability of a hit, and who knows where everything ends up. Maybe he makes it.
If he does make it, that two is going to the left,
Yep.
and he'll
If
probably.
he hits it good and square, and so it goes in, there's a good chance that two's gonna get punched towards the pocket. But yeah. Oof. There we go.
Oh, I said the two is going to the left. It went all the way to the
Yep.
left.
Hopefully he doesn't use up all of his luck before he needs it.
He's got a really good safe opportunity here, hiding behind the 8 and the 9, which is where I think he's going to go. And he can play it a few different ways. Oh, he's not going that way. I don't know how. Because you could spin this ball right off and behind the 8 9. He's coming the other way. He's hiding a one ball there. This could be dangerous. So
That's
yep.
a decent shot.
So he did exactly the opposite of what I was thinking.
Yeah, sometimes when you look at it, controlling the speed on a real and have enough power to move the object ball and not have the speed to get the cue ball.
This is where you see a pro player call this the kick and stick.
Yep. Put some draw on it off the rail and stun shot, stop the cue ball right where it's at.
Well,
Ooh, he rolled it. He might have got lucky on that 9.
Yep. He's gonna be okay. Vince ain't gonna be happy about that one.
Now he's gonna have to try his kicking skills, I think.
Well, he made that one kick shot earlier. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I think that was right when I came in the booth.
Yeah, he had a great. Actually, I might still have that on replay. Nope, I do not. What just happened? What I missed there? Was that ball in hand?
Yep. Didn't get a hit.
Oh, do you dare go? I don't. No way in a million years am I going for a 1-9. But
No.
I've seen people like line this up, and I'm like,
If you're a player, you don't do that. You won't see
Yeah.
a pro take that shot.
no. Yeah, the run out here is pretty good. 4 to the 6 could be, his work here in this rack is going to be 4 to the 6. If he gets there, he'll be out.
The angle he got here is going to leave him a pretty stiff angle probably on that 4.
So stop shot here is
Yeah.
going to be fine. Bottom right, he'll be on the 6. Just draw it off that rail.
Controlling the speed is the only issue.
Yeah, so on this shot right here, this is what I like to do in a lot of players is you're using the spin of the ball to check off the rail versus the speed of the ball.
Yeah.
Let the spin catch off the rail and spin up to the 6. See, he used all the ball. He didn't really do that.
Well,
he just went too far.
had he made it, he had a pretty good natural angle. But yeah. Yeah, he had a pretty decent natural angle on that 6 to get on the 7. But sometimes you pay too much attention to trying to get the position, and then you lose track of making the ball.
Yeah, that's there's a name for that. I do it all the time. Focus more on the lead than making the ball. See it very common in pool.
Yeah, it was fortunate.
All right, what's Austin gonna do here?
Got fortunate with that leave.
There's no easy safe here.
I mean, you could try to hit the 4, come around 2 rails
Yep.
and leave it back behind the 9-8,
Yep.
maybe. But that's speed. That's some pretty decent speed control, and
Yeah, that's a shot.
you can't hit it too thick if you're gonna try that, because those 4 and the 7 will fly around.
There it is. You got it.
Yeah,
Speed, a little short on the speed though.
It's not a gimme though. So that's probably what I would have played. I would have went to hit the 4 a little bit more thin, so that way you have more energy in that cue ball to get behind the. He hit it pretty thick, which slows the cue ball. That's probably why he ended up short.
Let's see here. Cuts the 4 over.
And well, did he get fortunate or did he get unfortunate here?
A little unfortunate, I think. There's a good save here, bottom left, and he'll spin it behind the 8-9. Send that 6 two rails around. Yep, right there. And he's close to the ball, so that probably cuts off the jump. Unless there might be enough to get over it. I don't know. Let's see. Busting out the jump cue there. Did not get
man.
over it.
Well, this should be a sellout.
Yeah.
Question is what pocket does he want to go for with the 8?
Upper right. Unless he wants to be brave and play it in the same pocket as the 6 ball.
Guess it'll
You know.
the angle he gets on the 7 will determine what pocket. Probably.
Yeah, he's gonna play it the upper right. Well, no, he might.
It might be hard to play it. He might want to play it in the side if the angle kind of is hard to control the speed on. Yeah.
Oh,
But he underhit it if he was doing that.
he's good here. He's gonna pull us back just a little bit. Oh, actually, no, he can come off the rail.
Yeah,
I
he
think
can
he's
just-
gonna go
he
off
can
the
just-
rail. Yeah. I think that's a safe shot. Just come off the rail.
Ooh.
Ooh, came a little far.
Ooh.
Came a little far. No, I hit it that hard. I think these greens are running a little fast today for Vince.
It's gone up and down a little bit because I'm shooting in that weekly tournament and they had the door open to the bar and it got really humid, so it kind of slowed the tables down, and now they're getting a little faster now that they closed the door.
Oh, I like that shot.
So
All right, Vince getting back into Vince rhythm here. 4-2. And we are-
humidity plays a pretty big role in the speed.
Oh yeah,
So-
like you said, I mean, if there's any moisture in the air, I mean, it's gonna really slow the tables down.
Yeah.
And we've been getting a lot of rain out here.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, so everything's really damp and
Insane amounts of rain.
humid. You know,
Yeah.
so that typically will slow the tables down. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm on the wrong view. All right, so he's had a few dry breaks the last few breaks here, so see if he
He
changed
got
it
the
up.
2.
Oh, and a great shot on the 1. Oh, the 3 ball's
The
high.
3 is going to be interesting. What's he going to do?
He's in trouble with that 3, and that's where he's got to go there next. So it might not be beneficial for him to make this. Unless he can figure out, is there a good save?
He might try to play safe on that 3. Unless he can make it, then might be able to get rail first.
Yeah.
No.
He tried the good old crash course.
So if he can hit the 3 on the right side a little bit there, he can maybe play safe here. If he just kind of pushes the 3 off the rail, and then the cue ball be behind the 7, the 3 be on the other side of the 7.
He's got to hit it pretty good. He did.
Might be makeable.
But
But it was pretty close to the shot I was thinking about.
he's gonna have to come off the rail first if he wants to make. Oh, there's not.
Sometimes you can.
Oh, he's
just-
probably drawing back and playing safe behind the
might
7.
be.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. Small window to get behind the 7.
Yeah,
though.
that was an interesting.
Yeah,
When you do draw like that on a safe, you have to hit them pretty hard, so that 3 ball is going to come back and start hitting stuff.
All right, so open table here for Vince, but he's got to kind of navigate this first shot here carefully. He might just slow roll this 3 and take his medicine on the 4. Or he could play safe and roll up on the 5.
Jacking up on it a little bit. I don't know what. Maybe going in the side and then trying to. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Not sure if he knew either.
Ooh, did the 5 just nudge in the way a little there?
Yeah, you can do the 3-8. 3-8.
Yep.
But, you know, it's a speed shot because you hit it too hard, the 3's going to end up funny. So, it's hard. It's a kind of a gamble unless you got a good speed control here. Didn't make it.
Ruh-roh. You don't want to give Vince this table. He's just got to be careful. He's got to leave that 3 in front of the pocket.
3, as long as he cuts it thin and it should stop right there. And that cue ball kick back out. Should leave him a shot on the 3 like that. Ooh, now he got a little thin on it. So now that's it's slightly challenging to leave it for the 4 unless.
He'll be able to hold for the 4 on the side if he wants. Anything else, he's a tall ask.
I don't know. Holding it for the 4, I think, might be a little tough.
All you got to do is bump the 3, come off the bottom rail just a few inches. I mean, he's got to slow roll the 3. I mean, he can hit that 3 ball a lot fuller than you're thinking. Yeah, I don't know what is he thinking here?
He had to get his extension out.
That makes holding tougher because you're gonna be stretched out. That might be part of what he's struggling with here. Yeah, and even holding with the bridge becomes difficult sometimes too. And he's shooting over the 5 a little bit.
He's going top. Yeah, so he's got an angle. I mean, he can make it. That's not the issue. Now it's what's he gonna do with the 5? So he's probably gonna come around 2 rails, try to get an angle on the 5, maybe end up somewhere around that other side pocket. Or is he gonna?
He's got the bank, and if he follows with the bank.
Oh, I got a match coming up here.
All right, man. Hey,
all right. Well,
appreciate you
yeah, it was
popping
fun.
up in the booth.
So
we should have you up here a little more often, man.
All right.
Help us out.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
See ya.
Yep, there's the bank. And he fluked her in. And does not get a shot on the 5, but he does got a 5-7 combo. All right, guys, you're stuck with me again until Chris G makes his way back into the booth or someone else like Ray pops in. Ooh, missed a combo and leaves a bank on the 5. Right, on this, got to do it again here on the 6. Ooh, came a little short on that one. Left a decent shot, but he will be shooting over the 7. Makes things a little tricky. It's going to make bridging this ball pretty weird. Yeah, he's got to put his hand in just a really weird spot. That makes this shot pretty tough here. Oh, wow. Hit it great. No need to get fancy. Just stun run through. Roll just an inch forward, if anything. Yep. All right. Vince hopping out to a lead now. All right. Still got our weekly going on. Players in the house. There's Mr. Skin and Door. Right there in a blue shirt on table 7. Well, back to the break. All right. Ooh, 9 on the snap. However, it will be spotted. All right. 1's there. The 2's there. Pretty sure he'll get to the 3. The 3 to the 4 is not going to be bad. Very good opportunity to crack and run this rack. Oh, a little challenging now here for the 3. All right. Got there. Oh, wow. There's a miss you won't see too often by Mr. Vince. And he got to the 5. All right, Vince back at the table. 5 to the 6 could be a little challenging here. All right, on the 6, tough to the 7. God, how do you play this? Do you, he may be able to avoid the 9. No, I don't think he can. Maybe, yeah, maybe he just runs into the 9 here and takes a shot on the 7. If he can get to the rail and avoid the 9, he'd like to come around and play the 7 on the side, but it's kind of hard to tell if he's going to hit the 9 or not here. Okay, he was able to, yep, hit the 9, but does he have enough of the 7 here? Oh, it's close. I think he's got it. He's got enough to make it, that's for sure. His body language is telling me he's got enough of it. All right. Makes this one, it's starting to get out to a pretty big lead here. Austin's going to have to pump the brakes on him if he wants to stay in the match. Oh, wow. All right. Crack. He gets one more back. I mean, man, what a swing. Yeah, 6-2 versus 3-5. I mean, as long as Austin gets another one here, he's going to be just one game behind, which is right where you want to be, really. Can't get any closer. Oh, any issues in the rack here for Vince? Let's see. A 2 goes by. 3's. Now he's going to have a little tricky draw shot to the 4. If he gets to the 4, it could get dangerous. All right, there's the tricky draw. And maybe just roll. And they'll have the 5 in the side, 6 in the same pocket as the 4. The 7 ball is going to be his work. If he gets a good angle, he can play the 7 all the way down the bottom left after the 6. Or he could decide to play a 7-8, which is not really the shot you want, but sometimes you got to take what the table gives you. Oh man, I just missed something. What did he do on the 4 ball? What did I miss? I turned my head for a second. Oh, is he gonna fluke the 5? Still no easy out. Oh, the 7 goes off the 9. That's what he's looking at. Just roll forward. 7 off the 9. This, yeah, 7 off the 9. He's just got to roll this ball in. Slow rolling is tricky, though. Weird things happen sometimes. Seven off the 9. Oh, my goodness. We have a legend coming into the booth. Oh, what happened there? I don't know what that shot is. We'll let Mr. Ray take a look at this shot. I thought he was going to play a 7 off the 9. I don't know what he's trying there.
What's going on? What's going on? I had to come in here. I heard you were struggling.
Yeah, man, I always struggle by myself. What do you think he's trying to do here? I thought he was going 7 off the 9, and
Yeah, he was playing off the 9. Just missed it.
he just missed it. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
When you hit balls, close together balls hard like that, I've noticed you have to aim for the overcut a little bit. That speed makes it go a little straighter when they're close like that.
I'll fill you in on the match, get you up to speed here. A nice shot there by Austin. So Vince gave 2 games, ball in hand on the 9 to Austin, ball in hand with the 2-hour to Austin. And so that was 2 games, and that's been pretty much the Vince show since that.
This is a shot. You still gotta hit this smooth.
Hit it good.
He did.
Here in that one.
He ain't dead yet.
I'm telling you, it was about to get a little out of control. We're going to be 6-2, but now we're going to be at 5-4 here.
What are you doing here? You cut this or
Cut it.
down the corner? I kind of like down the corner.
I just cut that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you really can't see the angle until you're over the ball. But when you're over the ball, it's a clear choice usually.
Oh, yeah. Well, and like tell folks at home, the angles are always really deceiving on the monitor because, one, it's curved, and you'd be like, that ball doesn't go past, and then all of a sudden, holy cow, it's magic. It goes past. But, oh, yeah, you want to – did I bring up the questionnaires here for these guys?
They're both queued up.
Okay.
You guys are ready to rock here. I got both questionnaires.
Okay, where we got –
I'll zip through them on the next break. Let me check out this break first.
Austin is
See what
local.
Austin's doing on the break.
Austin is local. I know that. Vince comes from a ways.
Austin is from the Kiwani area. I met him. He beat me in a Kiwani tournament. That's how we met. Paul runs a good tourney out there.
Right.
So he's doing side break, head ball smash,
Dry.
kind of with a side, like just pop and stop. Not even really a pop, just a stop. Let's see if he does it again next break, because I'm curious. The 9-ball break shot is my favorite shot in pool, and I don't even like 9-ball.
I think it's the easiest break in pool. That's my 10-ball for me is just ridiculous. It's hard. 9-ball on a 7-foot table
Can be.
It's really easy to make the one on the side. Now 9-foot table though, I think it gets really tricky. With the cut break. And then some people like the wing ball break, which I'm not. I'm just not good at that break. I'm not a fan of it.
So you're saying Austin just broke dry there. You're saying you think it's easy to make the one on the side?
Oh yeah. As long as I'm not
How
on
many
the
could you make it
spot.
out of 10?
Out of 10?
If we set it up right now.
7, at least 7.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Goodness.
I'm telling you.
All right. Well,
Okay,
I
I'm
hope that's
gonna
true.
say
I hope that's
6.
true.
I'm gonna say 6.
I really do hope that's true. Even 6. That's strong.
Need
That's strong.
need some warm ups though. Need some warm ups, and then we
wait,
start.
I thought
Not off the bat.
I didn't know I was in here with Chris Gutanis. Come on, man.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm more like 1 out of 10.
It's not as easy as you think. I mean, maybe with the Magic Rack, you know,
Yeah,
it's more
with
consistent.
the Magic Rack for sure.
Whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
hold
Hey,
on
you
a
didn't
second
say
here,
no
man.
Magic Rack.
We're watching the Knights duel. They ain't playing Magic Rack. This is
Okay,
what
so
we're
yeah,
talking
without
about.
the Magic Rack, I ain't hitting that many. Especially with the way I rack, man. Ugh.
You racking. Say you're in the Knights duel right here, right now. How many times you making that one in the wing and no scratch out of 10?
Oh god, I don't know. Hard to say. Probably 3. I don't know. At least 3, probably more. Well, depends on how the table's racking.
You just said at least 7.
That
You-
I'm
at least
thinking.
you-
My brain's
Get
thinking
rid of the
Magic
at least.
Rack.
Get rid of the at least out of there, and just ballpark it. Three is
I think.
not bad. Strong.
Yeah,
I would say strong.
I think it depends on how I'm racking though. Like you know how some days you got the rack and it's racking tight. There's other days where I can't get a tight rack and it's all to do with the table.
This feature table
Yeah.
notoriously racks tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it just depends on like where the spot. Like sometimes I can't get that ball where I want. It just keeps rocking out.
Is there a fan back here? It is hot.
Oh
baby.
yeah, it's blowing, man.
Okay, good.
It's blowing. Yeah, we don't got the primo air conditioning up here. Yeah, I think it's rolling like 85 degrees today too, or something. It's hot. It's a hot one.
And just muggy too.
But you know what I haven't done today? Shout out to a Mad Apple Zone. We got Damon Caller and Caden Hillman making it to the finals of the Junior Nationals. So congratulations to those two. Some well played pool.
Look at this hit. You might want to look at this hit. F5. You got that?
The one you just shot?
Yeah, it was close to. If the cue hit the rail first, then this is a bad hit. I think it was good, but it's worth taking a look.
Yeah, I thought it hit the 2 ball. Yeah, that was a good hit.
Yeah, it was good. As long as you hit the 2 first. But
Yeah.
that's one of those funny ones where, remember Shane
Come
lost
off
his
the
mind?
Yeah.
Because if you hit that rail and the ball simultaneous,
How long did we debate about that shot? That was fun.
Shane's still debating about it. Shane Van Boning. So we can give
What are
ourselves
they,
a pass.
what,
We're
what are
still
they talking about here? Are they talking about what you just brought up?
That would be
They-
my guess.
They were having a chit chat about it.
Yeah, they're just saying, hey, did you hit the 2 first? If you didn't,
Yeah. Well, like we said, tie goes to the shooter, no ref. So
yeah, and foul, I like that for a lot of reasons. Because if you say no foul, the opponent gets up and gets to shoot. If you say foul, now you're giving up ball in hand 9 ball, and that is like kind of like a death sentence.
at this level, definitely, yeah.
And so there should be a very high threshold. It shouldn't be 51%.
Ooh, you think he's playing a
should
small
be
window here, 2
Beyond a
rails?
reasonable doubt.
Small window, 2 rails between the 8 and the 9, or
Yeah, straight high
Yeah.
English.
yeah.
Come 2 rails between the 8 and 9.
Ooh, I don't know where he was going.
I think that's what he was going for. He muscled it a little bit. But that shrinks the pocket, and that's the risk of that shot. End up getting away with it. 3 ball rattles and finds a center rail. No shot.
So how you doing in today's tournament? Where you at?
I'm doing good. I'm about to play Pork Rasmussen for the hot seat. This
Nice.
is a tough tourney. There are 36 players today here. Robbie, Dave Searing, couple old heads I ain't seen around for a while.
Oh yeah, there's Porky. I haven't seen him in a little bit yet.
So he tried to get a hit, 2 rails, and create distance. His speed was pretty good. I would have hit it a little bit harder, but what he was trying to do there, I think, I would give him
Wow, that's the same.
a
That's
B
the
plus.
same shot. Vince just played. He missed the last one, but that's almost the exact same shot. Wow.
3 rails,
Yeah.
coming skinny under that 8. for the two-way safe in case you miss it. Yeah, that was sweet. You got to jab this ball. He did it nicely.
It's got to come between the 7-9 here.
I'm going high
Between
two
the
rails
8-9?
between the 8-9. Yeah, looks like he's drawn to come short side on the 6. I don't like that. Even if you get good on the 6, it's tough to get 6-7. He's pretty good on the 6 actually, but how do you get to the 7?
Yeah, you got to struggle here. You got to choose to take the tough shot in the bottom right or another tough shot in the bottom left. I mean,
either
and then
corner
shape.
with a ton of low. To get shape, you need a ton of low on this ball, which obviously shrinks the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I like
See how he
the
hits it.
back cut here.
Either way, I like 50-50. I kind of like the back cut. I like that shot right there.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
He hit a boatload of low on that. I thought he was going to come above the 9. He got below the 9 somehow and almost scratched. He hit that good. He hit that real good.
No easy feat here to get up to the 7.
Nope. That's if you can see it. Looks like, yeah, you can see it.
Can you put your mic up just a little bit? So, yeah, there we go. I'll be able to hear you a little
Speaking
bit.
to the mic.
There you
Joe
there
Rogan.
He is.
I've seen enough Rogan to know
Oh,
better than that.
man.
Took a swing, didn't get there. Okay. The safe here is not hard, thankfully, because so you have two safes. You can hit the left side of the 7 or the right side of the 7. I like the right side of the 7.
See, and I think like I would struggle with this safe. It's a speed control thing with me. I would say that this is a tough shot.
See where he's pointing? That's about where that's the line at least he wants for his cue ball. The key here is how thick do you hit this 7? So you have to put no spin on this thing. Really, really focus on how thick you're going to hit the 7 or how thin. Like, you don't want to hit it too thin. You don't want to hit it too thick. That's pretty good. Yep. Love it.
Okay,
Love
yeah.
it.
Better idea than what I was thinking. So, yeah, that shot.
2 big blockers there.
Yeah.
That's pool, baby. That's hot. That's some high quality H2O.
Jumping. Ooh, this is hard to keep on the table with this one.
Yeah, I think he's trying to jump bank. It made the jump
Oh,
bank.
my
Wow.
goodness, Vince. What are you doing? What a shot. Brought the pain with that.
And hit it like it was hanging. And that's the problem with good safes is, you play good players.
Oh, that's surprising there. Back and forth action. Let's take a look at the jump shot that got him to the rack. After the 9 goes down. All right, let's take another look at this. This was not an easy jump bank. Then again, what is an easy jump bank?
Vincent Schroeder. He's from Madison. His nickname's the Hammer. They always put him last in leagues to lock in the win. Started shooting at 17. Played for about 7 years. Quit. Started up again after COVID. So maybe he's been playing about 10 years total.
Plays pretty solid for 10 years.
Break tech. He's playing with the old Earl Strickland Q-Tech. Breaking from the right side. Hitting the one ball pretty square. Both guys are breaking dry right now.
He didn't drop a ball on that.
Been here for 2 breaks. I've seen 2 pretty solid hits on the one and 2 dry breaks, which does not surprise me on this table.
So he's just playing the one on the side here?
Make it on the side, yep.
One on the
deal
side.
with the 2. Just make it, deal with the 2.
2-7. Trick is to keep the 2. 2's got to come off the rail and back in front of the pocket here.
Nope, I'm rolling this in, tapping in. Just leaving the 2 fat. If you try to go, well, you're trying to move it too much, I think.
Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, no issues with the rest of the rack, no.
This shot's a little tricky. You just want to get off the rail and don't rattle it. But then 3 to the 4, if you don't get a sweet angle.
Yeah, he left it long here.
So he played that actually, I think, how you're supposed to, where he didn't really cheat the hole. He just said, I'm going to kind of spin stun as much as I can. This is about as much as he can. He has the right angle. Just shoot this shot. Play the cue ball center table. That's half the shots in 9-ball. Play the cue ball to end up on the center of the table. He jammed it and put some right on it. I would have played it straight top. He might have got
it.
Window.
He got it.
Window shopping. And so this is another very natural shot. He just played that last shot jacked up with some right. If you're that comfortable with right, go ahead and put a little right on this ball. Otherwise, just hit it straight top.
It's just getting out of the way of the shot here.
Yeah, so he overhit the 3, underhits the 4. This porridge was too cold. This porridge was just hot. Now it's time to hit this one just right. I kind of like hitting this high right. Come around 3-4 rails.
Really?
Fancy pants.
See, I like try to kill this ball. Just like draw it and have it come out off the top rail. Yeah.
Well, because he has a lot of angle here. It's hard to beat the 6 and come above it. But I think the angle's not a dead scratch. And so because of that, you can just use that short rail, come around 3-4 rails.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the way I would hit this.
Plus, it looks cool on the stream, too.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah, as long as you there's some guys out there like Chris G who would rather look good and lose
than win.
Than win ugly.
Okay, this is not a easy walk here.
Tester.
Mm-hmm. I think you make it, your chances to get out are really good. You miss it, you're sitting down.
8-9's a little weird too. I mean, he's pretty. You want the cue ball about where it is for the 8, to get easy shape, better shape on 9. But really,
you
good bounce. You need a bounce here.
He's perfect. Now it's just a stop shot. Bottom left, you might have to spin it a little bit, but you can stop this ball. Yeah, he should be able to stop.
So you like spinning balls? Do you have?
When I need to. I don't like to.
Do you play wood shaft or black?
Lately I've been using my wood shaft just because I got a tip on my carbon fiber that I'm just not a fan of, so I got to get it changed out.
Boom. That's smooth. I liked his follow through there. It was just a certain stroke. He wasn't afraid of the shot. He said, I'm going to hit this shot smooth, follow through. If I miss, I miss.
Well, if you like it so much, let's take another look at it.
Well, I'm going to go down swinging. Yeah, watch this. There was no twist there. He wasn't trying to like twist the 8-ball in. He wasn't worried of like thinning the 9 and fouling. He just said, "No, I trust myself right here, right now. Time to win. Tie this puppy up."
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, 6-5.
Yeah, I mean, he's Austin is staying in the match where early it looked like Vince was going to run away, but Austin did exactly what he needed to do. He pumped the brakes. He said, "Slow down, Vince. I'm sticking with you for this ride."
Right. Austin switched sides on his brake, I noticed. Cue ball, lost the cue ball a little bit, went a little forward. Which is probably a good thing since he broke dry again. 3 dry breaks in a row are these fellers.
A shot on the 1, but I don't know if you can hold it for the 2 here.
Tough cut on the 1. Rattles the ball. Try to put a ton of right to go and use those balls as kind of stoppers. I like this shot rail first.
I'm thinking I'm liking that shot too. And
yeah.
He does too.
Yep. It creates a good angle. He got almost perfect on this, but
wow.
Usually the speed isn't as big a problem if you can get a good angle he hit that one ball a little thin. Had he hit it a little thicker, the angle would have been even more fat down by like that middle diamond.
Half a ball rolling. Yeah, you're right. He's perfect on that ball. He's got a little work to do here now to get to the 3. Oh, and he hit it just so nice.
Okay. I like drawing back here if you can. If you can't,
You drawing a shot to the 4.
if you can.
Okay. Because the
If-
8's right there. It looks like.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
if you can cue this comfortably and not bump the 4, then draw back. Yeah. If not, then play it short side.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing what you're talking about. I thought I would just roll forward here.
Just smooth this ball in. Yeah, I like that. What's wrong with that?
It's perfect.
Like apples?
They like them apples.
Hey, how you like the mad apple?
Back and forth here, I think.
Yeah, I like back and forth. There's no trouble there. Just
A little inside, maybe. Not too much, but
yeah, he didn't really want to be on the wrong side of the ball. He's on the right side of the ball now, so it's kind of perfect. Now your focus is what line do I want to get
6 to the 7.
6 to the 7, where I can just create a fat angle and have all I have to worry about is my speed. I like getting pretty straight on this ball
I like getting my cue ball right where the M is on custom.
because that 8 ball is pretty big, where you can't really come around 2 natural rails. You can.
Ooh, this is gonna be. He's gonna have to take his medicine on this shot, I think.
Now you're gonna have to come around 2 rails, dodge the 8, and come in past the 9. Yeah, right there. It's gonna be.
It's tough.
It's really speed. It's really about speed here. A little bit of outside. And I would say, if anything, overhit this ball. Don't underhit it.
What about just coming like inside and back up? It almost looks like that's what he's doing. Nope, 2
No,
rails.
that's perfect. Hit it perfect. Got a perfect line. Overhit it a little bit, which is fine because you got such a sweet spot there. Because when you overhit, you widen your sweet spot. If you underhit it and try and not avoid that rail, now you got a good chance to hook yourself. I'm coming 2 rails. This is a choice. You can come 3 rails for 8 in the side or 2 rails for 8 in the corner. I don't know what I would have done there. I would have looked at it and probably played this as well.
This is going to be a little tricky to get a nice shot on the 9.
This is a medicine shot.
Yeah, just roll
Just
it
make it,
down.
cut the 9.
Yep.
It's
Probably
hard.
get as far over left as you can, maybe.
You can try and hit this with a ton of low outside and come short side on the 9. I'm just making this ball. Okay, look, he's trying to beat the scratch. If he tries to beat this scratch, I do not like his chances. This cue ball is, I call it, the boulder from
And it could go
Indiana Jones.
2 rails and up corner too if he misses it. So he could scratch 2 different ways here.
He's hitting a bunch of junk on this ball. He hit it with a lot of inside.
Uh-oh, he's going to get a roll here, though. This is a pretty good favorite to make this kick, though.
Favorite?
I think so. I think he's going to make it more times than I would.
Oh. I was going to say, I thought we were about to bet a
He's going to play
orange
stay.
creamsicle.
He's going to. Oh, you know what?
I'm kicking this in. Yeah. What?
We should have worse.
Well, you know what? No, you're right. This 9 ball
Safe.
is super fat. All you got to do is hit it, and you're going to end up safe.
Oh, no.
I would have definitely hit the cue ball thin and sent the cue ball that way instead of the 8.
Yeah.
Because at the worst case scenario, leaving a bank. Worst case scenario, if you hit the 8 to that area, you're leaving this. And he's already hit a couple shots just how you want here. Just nice, straight, smooth, follow through, go up and down. Good night.
Oh, ouch. That ties him back up. He makes that shot. Look at it, dead perfect on the 9.
Definitely
Brutal.
hit the 8 ball a little bit too thick. And so that's kind of what I was talking about on the first shot when I showed up here. but not really. So the first shot, it's when the balls are closer. You have to aim thinner. Those balls weren't necessarily close, but this table's tight, so I would also aim a hair thinner on that shot just to make sure I don't catch the rail coming in, because when you at that speed firing down the rail, this table rattles a lot. These corner pockets are tight. They play tight. Sorry, they play tight.
Oh, man, that was a fast rack. He must have got him locked. He liked him. If you saw that, he just rolled it and just lifted it right up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do that for rhythm too. Or if you just had 2 dry breaks, you're like, all right, let me just try to rack different. I know he had 1 dry break last. He's still breaking from the same spot. Let's see. They're both putting the 8-ball kind of in the same spot, which I've noticed.
Still dry. Yeah, he is not. He hasn't had his break working all day for him, really. I mean, I bet out of the 8 breaks he's had, probably 6 of them were dry.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're breaking dry, they got a ways to go. Race to 14.
Yep, we're just about at the halfway point.
So you got a long ways to figure out your break. But if you're having trouble, I don't mind. So I have my first break, and then I probably have, I switch sides, and then I would have a secondary break. But then probably my third break, before I lose my mind and try to figure out a fourth break, it's just break dead straight on, rack straight, rack tight, break dead straight on,
to hammer,
and that back ball will come up and fire the 9-ball somewhere, and you'll always get action. You get action, not always, but you'll almost always, if you hit it good, get action on that 9-ball firing up in one of the top 4. And I saw Stan Tarango win the U.S. Bar Table Championships with that break one year. And he
Just
beat
straight at it?
everyone.
straight at it.
Yes, dead straight on with a little bit of low pop to kind of get out of the 9-ball's way. If you pop it too close to the rack, that 9-ball's going to come popping back up, and you're going to lose your 9-ball action with that. And he stroked that ball.
How's he on the 3? He's got a shot. Oh,
Okay.
A little more angle than I thought. I think he's got a safety.
You can cut this. He's not going to. He's looking at a safe right away. There's so many blockers. Easy safe should be pretty good here. That's real good. Let's see here.
Yep.
This is weird.
Queuing is really awkward here.
I'm hitting this pretty hard, trying to get the cue ball and 3-ball to separate after if I miss.
He made a phenomenal kick early in the match on the 2-ball. Just one of those ones where you just got to hit it right in the sweet spot. Did great. All right, so he's got a shot here on the 3. What? He's got to move the 4 here, I think.
Just straight top should jam into all that 9, 6, 8.
Play safe again.
Hey, I'm gonna order one of those shake things.
Make it 2, my man.
Make it 2, yeah.
Thomas on the commentator tab.
Where is the girl? The sweet young lady, Eva, the new girl. There she is.
All right, so a little awkward here on the 3. Might be trying to come 2 rails at it.
I'm going to go put us in order.
I will hold the fort down. All right, he was able to manage a hit. Austin's starting to really slow down the pace of the game, playing pretty tactically here. Oh, man. Still not an easy run out here for Vince at 4 balls in a weird spot. He might be able to crash it actually right now. If he comes off the rail, is he able to make that 4? I think he is. This should open up most of the rack. 8-9 will still be tied up, I think. Oh, wow. Playing the safe, but I think got a little fortunate there that it came off the point and back. Otherwise, that 4's going down table. And Austin would have had a better look at it. Now it's 2 rails. All right, got the hit, left the 4. All right, 5 is there. The 6 will be there. That 8-9 could be the problem. It's really not a good time to bust it up either. All right, Vince, a little out of stroke right now. All right. He can come around 2, or he can use inside and just come off 1. I think he's going to choose the inside here. Oh, he's able to stop it. But here's the tricky part.
Yeah, he wanted to pull that back. I saw that shot.
Yeah.
Did not want to just kind of stop and stay on the rail. Now, I mean, especially since you just did such a underperforming draw shot, I'm playing this high ball.
Yeah, I think it come off the bottom rail in line to the 6 and play the 6 in the upper right corner here.
Just center pocket, center pocket, center pocket. This is what I'm telling myself. Right before I'm stroking this ball.
Oh.
Center pocket, center pocket, center pocket.
He hit it on the left side of the pocket.
Hit it a little, hit the rail first coming in.
Andy says Stan is amazing. Playing pool with Andy tomorrow.
6, 7, 8 is no cakewalk. It looks like the 8 only goes in the side, by the way. 5 balls hanging, which is always weird shape. I'm playing shape for the 7. I'm playing shape. I'm using the 6 or the 7 to break this 8 out. I'd take a random breakout over where it's sitting right now.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it right now. I think that's your best bet.
Low outside, come 1 rail and out, or you could hit into it directly.
Ouch.
That's what I would try to do too. It was worth the risk. It was definitely worth the risk. Now, I don't know.
I put that 7 ball in front of a pocket and hope my opponent makes it and deals with this. Oh, look at this shot.
Man, he hit that. He
Look
hit
at
that
this
pretty
shot.
dang good.
So now there's a bank available at almost. No.
No siree.
No.
Back bank if you want.
Yeah.
If you're mad at your money.
I'm always mad at my money. You know that. I just give it away.
I mean, there's not a lot good here. Cheesy race. I mean, you have to figure something out. Figure out something at least to create distance.
A lot of right spin. It could go.
That's pretty good. I like it. So he created distance, and I think he made one side have to be combo only. I don't mind the save here. Just hit the 8 ball on the left side, about half a ball
above the 9.
The cue ball naturally goes underneath the 9, and super fat blocker there.
I like it. Yep. Bringing the 8-ball down to the bottom right of the table.
Or just fire it in the
Yeah.
hole. There's a time too where you decide in these matches where you're like, you know what? I'm done bunting. I am done
He says, I'm done bunting.
playing around with you.
He went for it. Sold the farm, though.
I am going down, swinging my sword. He went for it. He went for it with a slow roll, which I don't like that slow roll. Go for that because that's one. It lowers your accuracy, and two, it guarantees a sellout.
See,
So if I'm cutting that ball, I'm hitting that with some firm pace.
I try to avoid slow roll at all costs just because of the way the ball rolls. I don't like.
Yeah, the
Always
9-ball's
slow roll.
hanging so fat. There's no need to try and hold the cue ball for a closer 9.
What do we got here? Player break.
We got a break. I got a whole bunch of crap over here I could read about these two players.
We'll take a trip in the pool here.
Yeah, great tournament. 36 players, I think. 36, I think. There's young Xander Rasmussen.
Right there on table 7.
Already a beast. Going to be a future bigger beast.
We'll zoom in on.
Yeah, him and Mark West had a good match earlier. Or sorry, it was him and Randy Possel, actually.
Wow, man, he's gotten tall. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's getting taller.
Holy cow, I ain't seen him in a while. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, him and his dad. Borg, I think he was over here. I just saw him, I think.
Yeah,
No,
his dad's
maybe
waiting
not.
for me. I know. And we're going to play hot seat soon. The break pot is getting up there. It's like 185 a ball.
Yeah, MH drew it on Friday and broke try, I heard.
I forgot who drew it today. I want to say it was a guy named Pat. I don't even know.
Not me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're the Pat I know, but I think it was another Pat here. And that's who drew for the break pot. I don't know if they did it yet.
Well, I know MH got it on Friday, I'd heard. Broke dry. All right.
Players are back. I love that pan on the room too. So you get the back room. So the back room, you can see it from this view. There's carpet, so you get the best of both worlds. Some players don't mind or even notice. I love pool on carpet. It's subtle, but to me, it's huge.
You know what I don't like about carpet is putting a pool table. Well, I mean, like the carpet here is it's not thick. Like I got plush carpet in my basement, and it took a long time for it to settle on the carpet. I really don't like the pool table on carpet, unless it's like they got the carpet here where it's like I don't know what you call it, like commercial grade carpet, where it's really tough.
So what do you mean? You're saying it took a while to settle, so your table kept getting kind of unbalanced?
Out of level.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then also, if you leaned on it, I mean, even that could throw it out just a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, because it's squishy. And especially if you got padding underneath it, like that vapor barrier and stuff, it gets just soft. And it takes a while. Like I had to re-level, what do you call it, a shuffleboard table? Like you got to re-level it until, like once it settles, then you got to re-level it again. I had to do that with my pool table.
Well, that's the downside of having $5,000 rugs all over your house. See, I'm a big guy, and when I lean on the table moves when it's not on carpet. So, like out here, sometimes we'll have a shot where I'm leaning over the whole table, and I can feel the table move but when it's on carpet, it never moves like that.
And I think too, like 3-piece slate, diamonds are all solid, right? One-piece slate. So on 3-piece slate, like my table, I think what can happen if you lean like you're talking about, right, and you can feel it like creak, you can break the seal on the wax, and that'll create a bump in the table. That's why I cringe like when my brother is playing, and he'll sit up all his weight on the table. I'm like, no. But I mean, a pool table is designed to be leaned on, like for you to put all your weight on it.
Whoa, hang on a second here. Austin has his sights on a 3-foul game, I think.
Is Vince on one right now?
Just fouled. I don't know how that 2-3 lines up, but to me it looks like it lines up to the hole. I'm probably trying to run out, but he wanted to freeze up kind of snug to that 6. Didn't really do that, and maybe even hold the 1 by the 8-9. Still hooked him. I mean, still kind of accomplished, and that side pocket's like super fat for his kick angles. Now he's gonna have to spin this ball pretty hard to get a good hit. Might get 2 fouls out of this, and if you do get 2 fouls, now I'm really looking at 3 fouls. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now I think it just became a little easier for the 3 foul, because you got a lot of room over there, 8, 9, 7 to hide behind.
Let me think here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just come up, you bank the 1 down table, you come up, and I don't know. Maybe
Or you could just make the 1 first and then play the
the
safe with
lock
the 2.
safe. Yeah, lock
And you try to
safe.
use that 3 as a.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I don't know if we want to get into the weeds about when to notify a person when they're at. I wish you guys could have just saw Ray's face. Oh, it was awesome.
I'll tell you, I've had some viewers come at me this week and say,
Yeah.
Ray, those guys were ganging up on you. You were right. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, nobody thought. No way.
The people came and said.
I had Earl Strickland give me a
Ooh.
call, and he was like, "Look, I listened to your debate.
Hang on, he's on 2 fouls, but if you don't tell him right now,
Yep.
then it doesn't matter. They could say, hey, how many fouls is that? 3. Oh yeah, but you got to tell me ahead of time.
Oh, he got the hit? No.
That is
He
3
missed.
fouls for sure. I don't know if they're aware of it. If they're not, it's not our place to. Okay, so they must have said something.
3 foul here on the stream. Man, that's brutal. I hate losing on 3 foul. It's just like, it's just, I don't know what. I don't mind if I lose. If I lose a game, I lose a game. But you 3 foul me, it just stings a little more,
A lot more.
Yeah.
I do know.
Yeah.
I was still holding a grudge like a week later here in the stream.
You were steaming. Yeah.
And nobody did anything wrong. It was just those sting. Those sting. And those can also be like momentum shifts. Okay, now he's breaking from I call that the Wade Crane spot. You ever heard of Wade Crane?
No.
So when I first started playing pretty serious pool, I was asking who has the best break, or who's had the best break ever. And this same name kept coming up over and over again, Wade Crane. I don't know if you can find him on YouTube or not, but I did get a hold of some videos.
Heard Larry Neville had a pretty infamous break.
Larry Neville.
A lot of people talked about him being not just one of the hardest breakers, but like strategically, like he had a really great break.
Danny Medina is another name I always heard a lot. What do you think, chat room? Who has the best break you ever seen? Or who has the most legendary break you ever heard of? Who's the biggest breaker out there?
Who was it? Was it Lunda who made was
Robbie Schmidt breaks him pretty hard, by the way.
7 balls on the break. Had a 2 ball out. Robbie's got some
Oh,
power,
I know what you're
man.
talking about. That was a Filipino guy.
Man, when he follows through, like you can see, like the stick almost goes through the felt.
Yeah,
like,
he's a little guy too.
yeah.
So he gets
Just destroyed it.
he literally jumps in the air.
Well, at the Derby City, they got what's called the I gotta think of it, what they call it. It's the hard break challenge. They call it like there's a name for it, but it's like who has the fastest break, the break spot challenge or whatever it's called.
Yep, they have a booth.
Yeah, and they
set up
the speed of the break and all that, and the wreck, I think it's like 27, 28 miles an hour. But the guy who does it, he's to hit a ball like that, it's a jump shot, and you're getting that ball to come down right on the head ball and where the table meets. But when you see it in slow motion, he jumps it all the way. because it reduces the friction, and it just has all of its speed, and that's why he wins it like every year. Because he's got no friction on the cue ball. Everything is all just.
I
Going through
noticed
the air.
too, the biggest breakers they come with a really big like up in their backswing, like they don't really stay down.
Yeah, DeLuna, I think. Yeah.
Jeff DeLuna, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, DeLuna, and then Mike Sabota.
Like Sabota likes Pagalions break.
He's here today, isn't he? I saw
He
him.
is. He was here for sure. He's still in. He's firing away.
Yeah, he's been coming around lately. I mean, I didn't see him for quite some time, and then he was back here at the weeklies.
Well, Shane's known for his break, but it's not necessarily a straight power. There is a lot of power in his break for sure. But when I was kind of posing the question, I'm talking about who is known for the just smack these balls.
Well, since you put it that way.
So
envelope.
let me see. Yeah, Wade Crane, and so that's where that's where he was also breaking from. Like that, so where Wade Crane always broke from. Every time I ever saw him break, it was from the same spot.
That looks
And
to
he
be. Nope, it leaked out.
Kind of the same spot as Danny Medina broke from too.
I guess Earl too. I mean, Earl had a pretty powerful break back in his heyday.
I never thought of Pagalion or Earl as impressive breaks. I know Archer used to have a super big follow through into the middle of the table, bending his cue all crazy, but he kind of looked like a skinny dude.
Well, I mean, that's how the only way to run an 11 pack is to have a great break, and Earl has done that. Oh, the late great Pete Hurd holds the record for 8-ball break.
That was on the Mad Apple stream for sure. I remember that. It was crazy. I forget who he was playing, but it was just
7 balls on the break. Wow. Yeah, that's wow. It's a monster.
Gotta make that ball. He hit the rail, hit the point of the rail going in, and these pockets play tight. They will earn your respect if you have none.
Yeah, they humbled me when I first started coming up here. Never played on a diamond table until I came to the Mad Apple.
I don't like this angle. What in the
No?
world was it? What in the world was that?
What's wrong with this angle?
Where are you going? You gotta power this ball now. You got to show me some muscles.
No. Well, if you want to play it in the side,
Where else do you want to play it?
all the way down. Oh, he's going to power draw this back. All the way back. Yep. Power draw. But he got on the wrong side. That's going to hurt.
I think you can still make this. Do you think that's all you got left is just to make it and hope to come off that point and get a shot?
You think you can make that without scratching?
Yeah.
That is scary, man. Scary, man.
It's not bad. And if you're really scared, put a little bit of high inside on this. Kachi,
30 miles an hour.
Mike Sabata says
Mike.
Kachi has the strongest power break for 10 ball.
I'm calling
Almost 30.
shenanigans on 30 miles an hour. That's beating the Derby records there. 30 miles an hour. Wow, that's crazy. That's fat, man. That's up there with the fastest break in the world. He does got a hammer.
I don't mind playing this 2 rails kind of, actually. So just pit it with straight low, 2 rails, and you might even get a blocker. You could definitely get a shape for the 9, but you might even get a blocker if the 8 rattles the hole. It's kind of one of those shots that you shouldn't do, but under the stream in the big moment, it just feels right. You know where you get that? Where you're like, I would never shoot this shot. This idea would never even come up. But now that all the pressure's on, let me go for this thing I never go for.
That's one of my favorite memes. These guys are playing. a team event, right? 5 people on a team. They're playing a state tournament. And are you this guy? And everyone on the team is looking at their opponent. They're like, "You're gonna play safe, right?" And he's looking at him. Yeah, I'm playing safe. And he gets up to the table. 8 balls, 7 rails.
Oh boy.
8 balls, 7 rails.
8-7.
We got a
Speaking
match
of 8
going,
balls,
man.
7 rails, we got an 8-7 match.
Tell you, Vince's matches, man. He's had some nail biters. They come. Oh, you know what? I still got to look it up. I got to see how many he's got. That's what I haven't done today. Let's check the stat sheet.
Charlie Bryant has been clocked at 34 miles per hour. Okay, so here's something. Well, let me check out this break first. So he went back to the kind of side break. Nobody's made a ball for a while. He hit that. I'd say it looks like to me he almost took a little bit off of there. He did get a straighter hit with a little bit of pop on there. I like his cue ball more on this break than any break I've seen so far. But, again, breaking dry. So, guess where I'm going next? I'm going just dial down the middle. 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Man, look at Mike. Is giving us all the gouge on the break. 30 SVB, 34 miles an hour.
I don't like pushing down there.
So I just looked it up. Vince has 6 victories. He did have to take 1 week off, so he used his break already. But he does got 6. Today would make number 7.
Wow. Just hit this ball, speed it, hopefully coming 3 rails underneath that 5-9 clump. That is the danger of the shot, is where you can leave the one, but it's still tall order. I mean, it was definitely worth what he was doing there.
Yeah, maybe, unless he can see the ball full here, I think you'll see him play safe. And he could see the ball full.
Oh, so here's what I'll tell you real quick. So that booth where they break, the big tournaments, the guy sets up, his name's Derek. He sets up a booth where you pay $5, you get 3 break shots. And they have a speedometer, and they have, that one big, looks like a crossbow thing to set up to try and get you ready to break and hit the one. You got to hit the one square, hold the cue on the table, otherwise your speed don't count. And so I asked him, I'm friends with him, I asked him what cue when people, oh, here we go. Yes, we were just talking about, thank you.
Do you have straws in there?
Spoons
No.
and straws and a spoon.
Oh, can I get 2 spoons too? Here we go. Yeah, so I just asked him what's the best break stick? Like what stick usually wins the best break of the day? And he said it's not even close. It's the Jacoby heavy hitter. Which didn't shock me,
Wisconsin Q, baby.
but this is recent. This is what BK Rush has been out there.
Light or heavy?
Shane.
Is it light or heavy?
I think this is actually before the light. Yeah. I talk about the heavy hitter. When I talk about the heavy hitter, there's no asterisk needed. It's the heavy hitter. And I have one, and I like it.
How heavy is it?
I really like it for 8-ball, but I should just grab it and start playing with it again. I haven't played with it for a little while. I got hooked on my BK Rush, but every time I go to a big tournament, start playing real good, my break always lets me down. That's when I'm in those zones where I can't miss anymore. 1 or 2 dry breaks, and I lose. Shane Van Boning moves on. Roberto Gomez moves on, and these guys are chumps. I should be beating them. Thank you.
Austin has got a really good opportunity here. Racks, so 7 to the 8 could be a little funky, but it looks good.
Anyways, if you go to the booth, they'll let you use any break stick you want. So if you go to the booth, put your $5 in, say, hey, actually give me $10 and let me hit 2 shots with 3 different break cues. Take the BK Rush, take the heavy hitter, and take whatever else, the next big new thing that's sitting there. And I'll bet you money that heavy hitter wins. Just straight power, speed.
Interesting. How heavy is it though? Like, was it? Is it over 21?
They have different versions of the heavy hitter. Oh, it's way over, yeah. Yeah, I think mine's 25.
That's heavy.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Gotta
Worthy the
get this
highlight reel
angle.
on that shot.
Still out of the woods. You got sweet on the 7, but the 7 does not lead naturally into the 8. You're gonna have to manage.
Watch that side pocket scratch. Uh-oh, the 9 gave it a bump. Made it tough.
He was trying to just barely miss the 9. He had good speed if he did, but that's what made this shot really hard. If you barely miss the 9, now you're talking about speed. If you don't barely miss the 9, now you're talking about a scratch. If you hit the 9, you're still talking about a scratch. And if you try to go past the 9, now you got to really send the cue ball to get short side on the 8. It was just a funky layout. Here he goes. It looks like he's back in this 8. I like this. I like the shot.
And Mike says he was up in Minnesota playing at Two Stooges in Minnesota. But red label tables. So bigger pockets.
Who's this?
Mike Sabota.
Mike Sabota was it playing on red labels in Minnesota? That rhymes. The Minnesota Sabota.
Ooh, nice straight shot there by Vince
Mm-hmm.
to stay 2 games up if he makes the 9.
On the rail. So this is just a focus shot. Take your time, which he did. I used to miss that ball all the time. When I first started playing again, playing league and playing a lot of pool, especially on a big table, I'd always end up, because the 9 ball was pretty much always just stayed right there on a big table, especially. And so I'd just get shape on the 9 and just miss it all the time. Unbelievable.
I missed a 10 ball like that. I was making a really good comeback on the stream. And I ran out of rack. Probably 8 balls or 7 balls. Feeling good, playing good. And I had a shot, just like that. Stupid, simple, easy. And I rattled it. And I would have tied it up, I think. And after that, then I mentally just checked it out. I'm like, oh my God. All right, Vince did not get a quick rack on that one. Fighting him a little bit. See, sometimes you get a nice quick rack. Other times you gotta fight it a little bit.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, no one's made a ball on the break yet. Not even a cue ball. Let's get it scratched. Let's get something. Come on.
I think since you jinxed the table since you came in the booth. I think he's good to make one here, though. 8
Lost
ball.
his cue ball, went forward. That's fine. He made a ball.
Read the 8 ball. He's got nothing on the 1. He's probably going to have to push out here.
I think he can cut this.
Yeah. He thinks you're correct.
I mean, it's not a great shot, but
Does
if
it
you
get on the
make it,
3?
it doesn't lead into much.
Look at that.
Oh, and then you got the 2-way if you miss. Yeah.
He just played the safe.
This isn't no easy hit. So on these kick shots where the object ball's out in the middle of nowhere, you miss this ball coming in, it's a foul. I like to aim. Let's see, does it hit it fat? Perfect. If you got a feel on that kick, go with your feel. Don't lose the feel. Do whatever you gotta do to get the shot in quickly while you have the feel for that shot. That's the best way to shoot kick shots. But if you don't have the feel and you got to measure stuff out, I like to kind of measure where I'm going to hit in the rail. And then when I get to the rail, imagine Either a diamond or a pocket.
Oh, wow. Look at that shot.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't have much on the 2, but he fired it. He's kind of in trouble now, though. I mean,
No, you're okay. Fires the combo. Now you just got to play the 1 ball in the corner, stun a little bit over, or just follow over for the short side of the 2. If you rattle the 1 and play good shape on the 2, it's a 2-way. You got a blocker. If you must put this 1 ball on the side, then you're going to have to really.
yeah, something's feeling funky to him, though. He's not liking something here. His spidey sense is telling him, I'm going to be a little awkward on the 2 if I make this.
Yeah, you really wanted to overcut that ball if possible, because and you can't crash the 7 either. You got to put a little bit of low on there to make sure you don't crash the 7.
I'll tell you what, if he can get good on the 2 here, he's got a really good looking rack. But, you know, this is the big shot right here.
Yep, low, come around 2 rails, try to get short side. Just pray that
Oh, it's there.
7
It's
doesn't
there.
hook you.
It's looking good. Oh, but he's over the 7. Ouch. I thought it was going to dress up nice.
I hate this shot. Anything but tree topped over the 7. He really likes this shot. Some people are really good at this shot, though.
Mason's really good at it, man. I don't know. It's like, if he's shooting this shot, you might as well just... The 7's not even there, I think, when he shoots it. I would say that's about how 99% of the pool world hits that shot.
All right. So on that shot, I'm horrible at that shot, right? I know my chance. You gotta shoot it, but I know my chances of missing are pretty high. So guess what I do? I hit that ball harder, almost imagining that if I miss the ball, the cue ball's going to come forward and the 2 balls are going to come up more, and I'm at least not going to leave a shot.
Thinking about, you know, yeah, what happens if I miss? How am I missing? Where should I miss to?
It's called banger speed. I hate playing
That's
pool
it.
like that, but if
that's
you're tree-topped,
that's that 600 level pool. You know, a lot of players in the 400 world ain't even thinking about that.
a lot of 400. That's where I learned it from. It's 400 banger. Mexican dude named David. Just laughing. I couldn't believe this guy kept getting safe on me. Couldn't make a ball barely, but he had what I call banger speed.
Those are the hardest pool players to beat. Are the guys that miss good. If you can miss good, you're hard to beat.
He just had that natural speed too, wherever he missed, he's never gonna like roll a ball in and miss it and just leave it hanging or you're out.
So looking
straight,
pretty good
a
here.
little straight. He's gonna have to take his medicine with this 6. He's trying to see if he can get better angle on the 6. No, just roll this in, take the 6.
Looks like he's trying to stun it.
Looks like he's gearing up, like he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something.
Yes, he was stunning. Like, no need to get fancy with it. Left a shot.
So you got a carom shot here, 4-6. Your whole thing is this force. The carom's super easy actually. You kind of know where the cue ball is going to be. You got to figure out where's the 4 ball going to end up.
Yeah, I think you're playing the 4, if I'm predicting it right, in the side pocket on the left. Right after. I predicted wrong.
I mean, he's going to watch this back on tape where you hit that 4 ball and the speed you hit that 4 ball at. Where else did you think it was going to go?
Pretty much where that center that spot
Exactly
is.
where it went. And
Yeah.
so what did you think was going to happen to the cue ball? Did you think you were going to hit the 6 thinner and come out? That at least is thinking. But otherwise, I'm speeding that 4 softer or harder. I just don't want it right there.
Well, this is going to work out okay.
Okay. Very nice shot. This is worth checking if it's froze here.
See? It's about as close as I can get.
I don't think it is, but if you're Chris G, you wait until they're in their final stroke and you go, hold it, everybody.
Man.
Is this four ball frozen? Oh, okay, no, it's not. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Where is Chris G? Is he departed? I know he wanted to take off early today.
You don't have much here. You got to pray you can get the cue ball on the other side of the 7. That is a tall ask, though. I don't like Vince's chances here coming out of this with anything.
Let's see what he figures out here.
If the table plays super straight, I don't mind just tapping the 4 balls head on straight. That's not bad. You got to take that. Did that double kiss? What happened there?
No, I don't believe that it did. But
He hit that pretty hard for nothing to come back up table.
I mean, actually, yeah. I mean, by the way that it came off, it must have, right? Because yeah, he hit it really hard and it came off slow. So yeah, maybe.
And I know some real good players who play a double kiss shot like that for safe. With speed, not just tapping it.
That's tough to do.
It's sweet when they pull it off, though. He might have been trying to go for something like that, and he got okay.
It almost just like frees the ball to the rail.
It's more about controlling, playing the double kiss with control of where you want the cue ball to end up.
So yeah, Austin in a little bit of a dilemma here now.
You can play the combo. I like a safe because the combo is super sellout city. The safe isn't necessarily easy.
Yeah, he could roll up onto the 7 here, but that's really, really touchy.
Oh.
Almost went. Thought he was gonna get that roll. I'd tell you what, Vince is starting to smell blood. I think he gets out here, he's gonna be smelling blood.
Center pocket, center pocket, center pocket. That's what my inner voice is telling me. Center pocket, center pocket, center pocket, center pocket.
Nope, bank shot. Oh, hey, this ain't. You might have to just roll all the way up to the short side here. Oh no, he can play on the side. Never mind. What am I thinking?
4 rails. Come around 4 rails. Show us something here.
What is he doing here?
Just natural, a little bit outside 4 rails. Do it for the people.
This is dangerous. Dangerous.
Wow. Okay. So I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to kind of spin, throw it, cheat the pocket where you get perfect shape. And no matter where the 7 ends up, if you leave the cue ball there, they're going to have a tall order making the 7 get back on the 9.
He's got a real sliver here on the 7.
Yeah. I'm just thinning the ball. I'll just slow roll thin this. Make sure you get a rail. Say go ahead, beat me from here. You might be able to play this with low inside or high inside. Inside gives you a chance to make this ball, but I think it's too much of a sellout. I'm just thinning the 7, getting a rail.
Watching 9 like a hawk.
That's fine. That's the shot. That's the shot.
There's a carom shot here now. It's very sellout-ish.
Wow.
I think banking the 7-2 rails is probably banking 2 rails to safe. Just parking the cue ball kind of.
You can thin the 7 and play the cue ball all the way up to create distance, or you can play the bank and the carom into this. Bank the 7, carom the 9.
Carom it is. He's
I
carom.
think this is the shot, but definitely not easy. Huge underdog to make either one of these balls.
Oh, look where the 7's going. That is going to be. Oh, my God. It did go.
Whoa.
What just happened? Vince has fluked it. That's at least the second one he's fluked in today. He's got a bank on the 9.
How about
Not
this?
easy.
If this is 10 ball, imagine this is 10 ball, and you're sitting in the chair and they fluke a ball in. Are you taking this shot right now? You have a choice.
If I'm Shane Van Boning, I am. But
What
I'm
if,
me.
what
So
if you're
no.
Pat Glynn?
No,
You're not shooting?
I'm not a favorite to make this shot.
I'm also giving this ball back.
Vince says, no way. I'm taking it 10 times out of 10.
You know what? I didn't know he could bank it and hold the cue like that right by the rail. If I knew that, I'm taking the shot. I thought he needed to let the cue ball go a lot more to have a shot at making this bank.
Look at
But he hit
this.
that like a dream.
I mean, you're so close to it. It really, man, that's not an easy shot. I don't care who you are. That was nice. All right, so 3 games. He's got a little bit of comfortable lead now. Let's go to the rack. Rack B. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
He's
There we
breaking
are.
from the Wade Crane spot.
Again, dry?
Got a lot of
Oh,
action.
No, 2-ball fell.
Made a ball.
Yeah, it's 2 breaks in a row. So he's got something working, and he's got to look at the 1.
He's looking at a bank, I think.
Yep.
On the 1. You can cut it, but I don't like.
Yeah, a
I
little
don't
bit of
like the
left.
bank. I don't like the bank either.
A little left on the cue, and he can cut this back. Oh, or just play
Yep.
safe.
I like that actually. I wasn't really looking at that, but I didn't like the bank or the cut to get a shape on the 3.
Yeah, he cut it. He cut the 1 off. So
Plus, you got a lead too, so you're just like, all right, I'm gonna keep letting you. I'll let you back to the table, but you ain't gonna see much when you get there.
absolutely.
Oh, looks like you can see this ball. I mean, if you're trying to thin it, that's. Oh, he went for the thin. Nicely done.
Oh, look at where he's gotten this ball. Oh, if it would have locked on that 8, that would have been beautiful. Still really good, though. Really good shot. Ben says, okay, I'm going to come right back at you with the same thing.
I like the mannerisms and like the body language of both these players. They both are playing like this means something, but yet they're both kind of not in like super gears or anything, but they're both. No one's slumping their shoulders. No one's like, "Oh, woe is me."
What's the one thing I pointed out about Vince, and I even told it to him today on the stream. He came in the booth, was help commentating. Is one of the hardest things in pool, I always say, is it's the mental game, and people, like you're saying, they show it with their body language, right? Vince is what I call a really cool customer, man. He doesn't show his frustration. He doesn't what's the word, like pout, he takes it on the chin like a champ. If he gets a fluke in against him or whatever happens, he's just like, all right, on to the next rack. Where some people, like, they'll hang on to it. Like, let's say he hit a really bad shot. Some people will hang on to it. Vince lets it go. And Austin's been on the stream before. A while back. I think he was in the Jesters, so his game has been improving. Obviously, he's in the Knights now. But yeah, he's got some of the same thing going on, like very professional.
Well, how's this gonna end up? Yep. If you can just kind of stun draw this above the 9, hold it on near the rail for the 3.
Small window there.
It's not a big window, but it's or
Oh, he's shooting over the floor now.
I'll say, or just come to the center of the table like you should for 90% of shots in this game. Got to the center table. Not really jacked up. If he's playing this high inside, this shrinks the pocket a lot.
3 rails.
I think you almost have to at this angle.
He's gonna come 3 rails. 1, 2, 3, but not enough. Not enough. He's gonna be pulling out the jump cue, I do believe.
Well, this 8-ball might give you a little wiggle room. You do overcut this a little bit, hit the 8. 4 could easily still go. He's doing the dart. You know how many people I talk to who don't like jumping with a dart style? That's so crazy because that's all there was when I learned how to jump.
You know, I like it for certain shots, but other than that, like if I gotta really pop a ball up, I like it. And that's it's hard to be accurate with the dart. All right, this
5, 6.
could be dangerous water here for Austin.
I'm just rolling this up, taking my 6 in the corner.
Ooh, he rolled up high.
I want to be on the rail.
Yeah, he rolled up really high. Bet he could have stayed a little closer there.
Now you got to shoot a little stun shot off the rail.
Yeah, this is a very missable ball.
Hit it very nicely.
All right. Do you draw, play the 8
Nope.
past 9, or you just roll up and
Roll
play
forward.
the 8? Yeah, I like that too.
They say,
Oh, he disagreed. He said, I like draw.
draw for the dough, follow for the show. Something like that. No, I did the
draw-
opposite.
Yeah,
I did
the
the
opposite.
Draw for the show, follow for the dough.
Exactly, yeah. I'm like, wait, what? No, that's not what they
Did I-
taught me. Oh, that's funny.
Well, you can get a good look at a
A
butcher by sticking your head up T-bone's.
bull,
I
but
forgot how it
the
goes.
butcher, and he did nail it at the end of the movie. So props off to you, Mr. Farley, wherever you may be.
They call me. Uh-oh, Chris G's breaking him down.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
He's been playing great lately.
Yeah, he's stuck it out to 7 tonight. He made it pretty far. He's working his way through the bracket. Ooh, that break. I don't know. Take a look at this one. What happened here in this break, you think? Let's take a look at it again.
I was checking the bracket out.
It looked a little funny. I don't know.
Breaking from that Wade Crane spot.
Oh, his hand jumped up at the last minute. Like, what?
I like that break. I like
Watch his hand. Watch his hand.
bridge hand.
Yeah, it jumps up right when he hits. I got to transition here, but. All right, so Austin on the 1. But you see
1,
it pop up?
2 is weird. You're going to probably just play the combo with the 2-8.
Oh.
2 is still weird.
So is the 3.
Yep. Very weird to get to the 3 ball.
I mean, with the 2, he's got the 2-8, which kind of might help out a little bit, but that's actually what he might have to play for right here. Coming between the 5 and the 6.
I'll say I don't
Between
mind.
the 5 and the 6. There it is. Look at that. It's really good. Little far, but
I didn't mind cutting just kind of shooting a stop shot on that one and cutting the 2-8 combo and sending the cue ball to break open that 6-3.
I wonder if he banks. He banking this or comboing? Banking.
What in the world?
Banking.
Look at that shape, though.
Yeah, that's how Shane would play it.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
But Shane might have played it that way. Yeah.
Well, when I saw him queuing up, I'm like, he's banking this. Because, yeah, it gives you a chance to get to the 3. Making it at 2-8, things get really weird really quick.
Yeah, just make this combo and kind of deal with the next shot.
Take what the table gives you.
I like that.
That's going to work. Now,
I'm just straight drawing back into this 3, and if I hit the 6, it's okay. Even if I come before the 3, I'm still going to be okay.
what about, is there a safe you can play on the 3? Like, where can you get to?
I'm out. Man. I'm running out.
Running out.
Now I'm looking at safes.
I'm cutting this 3 ball up. What are you talking about, safe?
Jacked up.
Cut that ball easy.
I don't like none of my options right now. Just jacked up just makes everything so much harder.
Well, it's not that bad, actually. Look at that. He's got a pretty good shot here. Back. Ooh. Would have had the speed. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I just looked at the bracket. So Chris G lost to Searing. 3-2, Hill.
Ooh.
Now Searing's going to play the kid, Xander. But I just played David Searing. And we also had a match, 3-2. Pretty good match. But last time I played Searing, I think a week or two ago, another really good match that I lost. But I lost that one, Hill. And I remember it. He luck safed me 2 different games.
He luck saved you.
Yeah, he luck safed me 2 different games.
I'm going to have to put that in the bank. Hey, man, that's luck safe.
And
what is going on here? What are we doing here?
But then when he won,
2 rails.
I shook his hand. I tried to bite my tongue, and it was nothing to say. It was like it was supposed to happen almost. Well, just now I just beat him, and the match is over. And I guess something happened earlier in the match, and he said, "Nice miss on the 2 ball." And I still don't even know what he's talking about, but I must have missed the 2 ball pretty good. May have been one of those luck safes.
Oh, drawn to the 4, foul. That what? Oh, he's trying to 3 foul here?
Yeah, hit that little
Why? What are we doing?
Whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah.
What do you do here? This is interesting. I mean, it's all about how much of this 3 you can see.
I'm thinning the 3, putting the 9 up in the top left all day.
I am doing something with this 3, probably swinging at that 9. I'm probably trying to bank the 3. Bank the 3 and get this 9 ball on the move.
9 is going to be tracking towards that top pocket. Yeah.
Got the 9 ball moving.
Really good safe opportunity here.
Yeah,
if he
I'm
wants
just
it.
staking him. Just stick him on the save.
Right on the 6.
Yep.
Oh, don't
Hope
go
that
in.
don't go in. Yeah.
Don't go in, ball. God, how many times does that happen where you stick somebody like just perfect and then you make the ball? That's how Efren worked himself into that famous Z shot. Played that safe against Earl and then fluked it in and then had to take it.
tough kick. There's no when I have a super tough kick, I'm kind of looking to see am I just better off shooting an intentional foul and trying to lock something up. There's nothing to lock up. You just got to hit this ball with some speed and hope to make it, or at least separate the cue and not leave nothing easy.
Oh boy, duck soup here for Vince. This is trouble.
Three, 5, 6. Yeah, the only thing to really think about here is the 7, 6 to the 7. I like just getting kind of straight on a 6, so then you can get kind of straight on a 7.
Chris G's in there. He's about to start doing computer stuff. Seeing him move the mouse around.
Chris G.
I shouldn't have moved the mouse. I was waiting for.
Where you at, Chris? We know you're in there.
I'm in the back room hiding. I just lost against David Searing.
Yeah, we were just watching you.
I mean, I just gave him too many. I had it. I just gotta, you gotta execute those final shots.
It's one of my favorite scenes in the movie, Fast and the Furious. He's like, I almost had you.
I didn't say that. David was pissed. He was like, they gotta close the garage door. He's slamming his stick around. It's too humid. I'm like,
Well, it is humid in here
it's
today.
hot,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
balls are rolling slow, and
That's where you need some earbuds.
that might help.
well, where'd you place? You made it pretty far. In the
I don't
day.
know. Maybe I got some money. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean it's 7:00.
No, maybe I'll look. No, I won't.
Nope, I won't. All right, Vince on his way to the 7 ball's a little tricky here, actually.
Yeah, just go forward. Make sure that you don't leave the cue ball on the rail, but you don't want to bounce too far off because then it kind of ruins your angle. That's perfect. And now
I roll forward
you
again.
got decisions on the shape for the 9.
I just roll forward again. Just a little bit. Play the 9 in the upper right.
He's gonna take a quick looky, a look-see.
Oh, there you go, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if they're not paying out that far, my guess. So I was one out of the money.
Oh.
But who's in the hot seat?
Well, what do you think? The one, the only.
Oh, they didn't play yet.
Not there.
The hot seat match has yet to be played.
Ray
Ooh.
and Gene. Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I had a hill match with David Searing myself, and he was less than amused during our match as well.
Yeah, he's always upset about something.
Oh,
Oh, what? That let Austin back in.
not always upset. When he wins, he's fine.
Yeah.
That's the first emotion I've seen out of Vince in a long time.
Yeah, well, that's going to get you. That's going to make you feel it. I mean, you give 2-3 of those away, and you're on you're in a hill battle.
So now when you're Vince, all you're thinking right now is, okay, should have been 12-7. I'm breaking. Like, what? When am I gonna shake? Just not think about that again. And like you said, Vince is really good at just at least not sinking his shoulders and sulking and woe's me.
Is that David right there in the bottom left?
David Searing, yeah.
David Searing right there.
Yeah.
He's chilling. He's waiting. He's playing Xander now. So hopefully Xander kicks his butt.
Xander's kicking at this 8 ball right now.
Chris is always.
I think that was a foul. I'm watching. Yeah, there's a.
Ooh, loose rock.
Hit that a little light, but made a ball. These guys have had a little trouble making balls on the break, but they're moving around. They're trying. They're not repeating the same dry break over and over again.
Oh, Chris, I was going to tell you?
Uh-oh.
I got a new handgun.
Uh-oh. Is
Oh,
it a DeWalt?
Do they make a handgun? If they do, I must have it. No, I got a Sig 45, 1911.
Oh, that'll kick back.
Oh, that's sick.
I like it.
So sick.
I don't know if that's an envelope or not. I mean, we are in Wisconsin.
How's that an envelope? It relates to pool.
Yeah, we're in America. That's an envelope.
Yeah, we're
other
not in
countries.
Illinois.
All right, where we at? 2 ball. Probably see a safe coming here.
America.
Marca.
Tons of blockers. Should end up with a pretty good safe here. No matter how you hit the what. Wow.
Unless you hit it like that.
Yeah, he left a
That
piece
was like
of
a
it.
miscue almost. I didn't.
Actually, I think he left enough of this ball to possibly make it.
Yeah, I'm probably just stopping it and letting
Yeah, I'm pulling back, bumping the 9, staking him underneath there.
Yeah, it'd have been nice to break up the 9 a little bit. That
I would like to bump the 9
Yeah.
just for that. Yeah. But this is pretty good. 2, 3. Okay, so let's say you get ball in hand on the 2. You play 2 to the 3. How do you get to this 4? It's not simple.
Oh man, he almost made that.
And gotta leave.
Wow, how good did he kick that one?
Why? Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
It's make like a tree and leave. Bruh. We picked that up.
That's a good soundbite.
Bruh.
perfect for you guys. All over the place.
There's a new one out there. I like. It's like, sure about that? Are you sure about that? It's not something like that.
That one wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, especially if you're debating.
Yeah, or if you're like just even seeing a player thinking about, should I play safe or should I go for it? Like,
My favorite soundbites, the guy's like, yeah, would you just look at that? Look at it. Just look at that 2 ball. I don't know if you ever saw the bite. It's a lot funnier if you saw it, but
cool story, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to follow him, and I'm like, I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna stop talking. Everyone at home's like, yes, please stop talking.
Ooh, I guess I'm just stopping this ball. Just shoot a stop shot. Cut the 3 with some inside. You're gonna crash into the 4, and you don't know what you're gonna get, but you gotta take whatever you can get. Ooh.
Well, he's gonna take that and probably play a nice little safe here.
All right. Now, yeah, I'm looking for a safe, but I don't see a good one actually.
He's right behind the 4-9. Behind the 4-9.
That's pretty good.
Right behind the 4-9.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. How do you even hit the 3? You got
Easy.
2 rails, and not have a shot on the 4?
Kick 3 rails.
Here's a better question: does the 4 go anywhere
Yeah.
right now?
So even if you get a good hit on it and make it, you're shooting dead.
See, he doesn't like anything here.
Oop, he's on the table. Gotta get flexible. This is when I'm like, cramp, shoot fast, cramp.
We call that being belly hooked.
Belly hooked.
Happens. It happens.
Yeah, on a 7-foot, not as much.
Looks like he thinks the 4 goes, especially if you get good on this. And actually, if you do get good on this, you can kind of roll in the 5 and have be short side on the 7.
He's saying he can make that 4. Huh. I'm getting a ref for that shot.
Did you hear about when they called the ref last week and Chris G came over?
Yeah, I made a comment online about it.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Wait, what? Was that when you were debating forever?
Well, you posted it, and debate. Yeah, it was like 75 comments before you could blink. Before your first chip hit the dip. And
Oh, the forward win.
I was saying it was worth a looky, Lou.
Well, when the opponent says it's good before the ref even has a chance to really look at it, you just kind of go with the flow. I mean, David was cool with it. I thought it was good. What are you going to do?
That's why I don't even like filming it. It is cool to put the film up on. Ooh. I heard a miscue. He was trying to come around, power that ball. He's not. I mean, this obviously is horrible, but there's safes here. There's. Man, I'm just playing the 7. Yep, I'm just doing that. Playing the cue ball with some left English. Got to get that 7 underneath the 8-9. Just try and separate a little bit, get 2 blockers. And if you leave a long cut, you leave a long cut. But don't get the 7. Don't hit the 7 too hard where it leaks out past the 8. Oh, wow, you hit that thin.
Oh, does he have the 7?
He has it.
Yeah.
This is one of those shots where I'm just rolling it in because it's an easier shot and the 8's going to line up nice.
See, I think Chris would roll this off the rail, miss, hand it to his foot.
Whatever.
I kid.
Let's see what he does, though. Does he put a lot of power in it? It kind of looks like it.
I think
yeah.
he comes, back. Oh,
Oh,
he ain't gonna like this.
I'm telling you, too much power. You could see it in his backstroke. He's gonna give it.
I don't think you. This looks hairy to me. If you can try to make both balls, try to do that. Maybe a hair of inside, but otherwise you're gonna have to speed that 9 ball out 2 rails.
Looks like he might be okay.
Oh, look at that.
Looks like he might be okay.
Mm.
Oh, at the last minute, it rolled too far. It's
He's
cuttable.
okay.
It actually hooked back
Yeah.
a hair, and that's a huge kind of tick back, roll back.
Uh-oh, I might not.
Oh.
I'm not gonna get it in time. We'll look back at it here again.
Yep.
Oh, he got
barely
it.
barely
He
makes a
got
9. Now, yeah, go
Yeah.
back and look at that. How the table just had the 9 roll back just a hair. Okay, watch the very last rotation of this 9 ball. Nothing?
Didn't really see
Maybe I saw
enough
maybe I
rates
saw a
matter.
ghost.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting in the chair, it's always like, oh, ah! That's what my mind. My mind is like David Searing's. I'm just seeing everything bad that could happen.
Are you guys sitting in the booth just? I mean, I've gotten complaints on Patrick.
Yeah.
How far up is this cue ball? Hang on.
Oh, what is it? Oh yeah, hold on. I think. Yeah, it's up there. I think he's okay. And the sigh.
We live in a world of rules. What separates us from the animals?
Language.
Not much.
Very little DNA.
A thumb?
The opposable thumb?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, dolphins don't have thumbs.
Wow.
Chris has got to stop at the stoplight.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're talking about. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh,
That was a nice jump.
He ended up by 8.
Are you playing Mario Brothers?
Yeah, I got to find something to do back here. I haven't seen Austin in a long time. When I reckon he plays golf, right?
Not sure. I know he plays pool.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know which time I want to go.
I mean, we're talking about like 6 years ago. It's
Probably
been a
plays
while.
Super Mario Brothers.
Well, he played on a stream a while back in the Jesters. Pretty sure. If I remember correctly. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's another second
Unbelievable.
great kick shot there by Vince.
Kicking bird.
Well, this rack to get to the hill. Any issues?
2, 3. 3 to the 5 is weird. You want to get straight on 3 if you can. It's okay. Roll this in, 5 on the side.
I like that. 5 on the side.
You don't want to try and get perfectly straight on the 5 because it's okay to get on the wrong side of this 5, even though you're going to be rolling away from the 6 a little bit. You just don't want to be. You just really don't want to over roll this and hook yourself on the 5 of trying to get perfect.
Oh, Michael Sabota. He went home quick. Got on chat. Kicked my butt in the first round.
Sabota, gotcha.
Always.
Vince could be cruising to the hill here. Not a lot in his way.
Looks like he's playing this low, trying to kind of stop. I'm playing this high and putting the 6 on the same side. Ooh, showing off a little bit. That was a little fancy pants shot. But that's probably what caught you if somebody would have done. Oh, I'm up. I'm up.
Ray's got to go.
Oh, no.
He's got to go to the hot seat. Oh, look at that.
He's got to play right now with 2 games to go?
Yep. Fong.
What
You know
are
how Fong is.
What is Fong doing? Doesn't he know we're running a
No
stream
heads up,
here?
nothing. I just finished that creamsicle. I gotta. Let's see. I'll watch the end of this game here. 6, 7, 8, 9. So the whole thing is just what kind of angle do you want on the 8 to get back to the 9?
You could literally be anywhere.
I don't like
To get
straight.
from the
Like if
8
he's
to
right
9.
where he is right now, I don't like it. But yeah.
Yeah, anywhere but straight, pretty much. Oh,
Slow down,
or here,
slow down,
or
baby.
here. This makes it a
He's
little
good.
weird.
Nope, he's good.
All right, 2
Cut it.
rows.
Yeah, 2 rails with a bunch of outside, or you
Yeah.
can put low if you want. I like outside. They both do the same thing. Just make it come around fatter.
This is easy to overhit though, and get on the 50.
I like it. It's all speed.
It's easy to
Slow down,
overhit.
slow down,
yeah.
slow down,
Oh, I think it's going to stop
down.
I'm
perfect.
telling you, that's the weather. I
It was a
think
little
it's slow-
humid in here
I
earlier.
think it slowed
Yeah.
that ball down.
It was very humid in here earlier. I know that. Is that what Dave was talking about when he said they need to close that door?
He said it was slow, but it's
Oh
fast.
my
What?
goodness!
Whoa, did that skid?
No, that just missed. That missed.
I don't understand what happened there. Well, that's a payback, I guess. Vince gets his ball back.
That's a soundbite. I need that bra soundbite for this shot. Come on, Austin.
Wow.
Are you sure that didn't skid? It was kind of rolling like oblong a little bit.
Maybe. I mean, you'd probably know better than I would on that. Bank shot.
We're gonna have to
yeah.
ask Austin later. I think it skidded.
Oh nope, this is not going to work. All right, so, Austin gets another.
Guess how you avoid
lifeline.
the skid. Guess what you're doing right now. If that last ball did skid, I am firing this thing in the hole.
Ask for the cue ball to be cleaned.
No.
Chris G will clean.
This isn't the 14 and under division. We're playing pool.
My favorite stories of all time.
All right, guys. Good luck.
All right, Ray, go get him.
Good luck. Kick some butt.
Oh yeah, please. Here. Chris, what are you doing?
Ray,
here, man?
Ray just left the. He just got up off his chair. What was that?
Yeah, Chris is the master of the soundbite.
I think we should get a soundboard like Kill Tony.
Oh, the comedian.
We can just have fun with it. I mean, obviously we're going to overuse it. And everyone's going to get mad, but then we'll settle down and we'll just find some good ones.
Huh?
I kind of like that one, short and sweet.
I like the bra. All right, made 2 balls, and we'll have a shot on the 1. Not a great shot here.
No, and I mean, what do you do with the 2?
Side pocket.
I think he's just crashing it.
Well,
Yeah.
now I think you just got to play safe here. Kind of send the cue ball over to the right top side of the table and try to get behind that 5-6, create something there. You got to be careful you get scratched doing that, though. That is scratchy territory. There's the 5-6 blockers. It worked.
This is going to be one of those games. Someone's going to have to pull something off. I don't know. I'm looking at the over. Yeah, he's going to have to jump.
Yeah, he's been hitting the jump cue pretty well. And the he's been. Yeah, this one's going to be tough. Keep on the table. Yep, off the table it went. All right, so he's on 1. A pretty good chance to get him on 2 here. If you don't like the run out. The only reason I don't like the run out is because of that 5 ball.
Yeah, this. I mean, I like it. Everything but the 5 ball.
He looks like he's crashing into the 6 here. To move
It's
the
risky.
5. Yep.
It's risky. Yeah.
Daddy, chill.
What is even that?
I don't even know, man.
You know what that's from? You never seen
yeah,
that?
yeah.
What in the heck is even that?
Yeah. He was like yelling at him or something, and he's like,
This is my house. That was so funny.
it ended the argument.
Oh yeah, it
You
did.
know, I mean, what are you gonna do? Man, soundboards of 2024 are much better than back in my day.
Oh, look at this! Look at this safe! Look at this safe! Oh, it's no longer safe. Oh, I'll tell you what. That 9 ball
It's
might go.
tricky.
It might go. All he's got to do is.
Yeah, but are you
crash
going to be the
5.
person that's going to try it and then sell out? I mean, this 4 ball's hard enough.
Oh, I'm not, I didn't even see the 4 down there. What am I? Come
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got to go around 2 rails and hopefully get lucky. Well, pretty close. And beautiful.
Oh, keep in mind, Vince is on what? 1? Yeah, so this would be 2. There's no 3 fouling in this game right now. Not enough balls on the table.
Well, so is he on 2 fouls?
If he doesn't get a hit here, he will
Okay.
be.
Oh, he hit the 6.
Yep.
So,
So,
yeah, so now do we go with Ray's idea on when you say it's 2 fouls?
we talked about it earlier. So,
Okay. What
But
was
yeah.
the answer?
well, Pat, you're right.
Perfect.
Oh, come on. I think you would definitely go for the foul. 3 foul here.
He might not know. You know, I
Um,
mean, I don't even know if I trust you
on what?
that he's on 2.
Oh, Vince is definitely on 2 right now. The run out's actually pretty simple here, though. And I like, yeah, taking the 4 where he's going right now. And yeah, just about perfect to just draw back a little bit. What a big game this is for Austin to stay in this match. He's got to keep Vince off the hill.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Oh, that's going to more than do it. That's perfect.
You get a couple options here. I mean, you can either roll up for the 9 or
Yeah, I
go
think-
1 rail and shoot the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I like the roll up.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
All right, he rattled an easy one earlier. He's got to really bear down and just make this ball. Is that for Ray? He's over there. He's down on the floor. Thank you.
Ray's getting another shake.
No, he's got a soda. All right, within 2. Austin's done a good job keeping this match from getting away. He's just got to find a way to close the gap. It's like every time he starts inching forward, then Vince will, get another game or 2 games.
Well, they're keeping it close and they're keeping it exciting. And that's all we can really ask for.
Yep, and then 9 ball on the snap. It will get spotted.
Where did it go in?
Bottom left.
Oh, is it anywhere? Does it count in the top 4, or how do they?
Doesn't count anywhere. Watch it again. I think it went the bottom left or the side. It went the side.
Yeah, see, that would have counted with house rules.
Yeah. I mean, counting the 9 ball rules, anywhere it goes.
Right, and I'm just saying here.
Yeah. What is going on with that sound bite? So we can hear them going one after the other.
I'm just checking them out.
Stop the cap.
That one's for Sydney. She'd get it.
Oh, nice shot there by Vince.
Yeah, but not much future.
What are you talking about? This is tough for Austin.
Oh, it was a save?
That was a
Oh,
save, yeah.
I gotcha.
Got the hit to not get safe. Another safe here. I mean, he could draw back behind the 5, send that 1 ball up table. It's pretty easy save. Go aggressive and bank the 1 as well. Yep, there's.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Could have hit behind the 5 a little better, but
I
it's
like
gonna
this.
work.
9 ball.
9 ball.
Yeah, you go for the jump. You smash into the
Oh,
1.
okay.
9 goes somewhere.
Karam, the Larry Ryder special there.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah, you really got to jump 2 balls though. You got to get over that 8 too.
That's no problem. I mean, you're already getting over the first ball. Now, if it was a double jump, that's like a Fader Gorst type of thing. I couldn't do that, but I've tried it.
Well, let's see if you can tempt fate here. Actually, I'm gonna probably get it from a little bit different angle here. That's a good view right there. Well, he got the hit. Chris is
It's the daddy chill one. It gets me every time. I just got to stop playing around with this thing. Every time. Look at that shot.
does I don't know if he can see the 1 here. This is oh my god.
What is even that?
He can't do it anymore.
I know. Envelope on the soundboard. Well, what we really got to do is get it set up properly, so we know what they are.
Yeah,
we're
look
kind
how-
of slacking on that a little bit.
Oh, we used to have it.
Yeah, but we need more than 4. Ooh, was that a miscue? Oh, jump.
No,
Okay,
jump.
got
Oh,
it.
and it almost fluked in.
Did it dress up? I don't know if he can see the edge of that.
He doesn't need to. But yeah, he can see it all day.
So going from the 1 to the 3 takes a little bit of planning.
I was going to come right off the rail.
That's what I would do. Just hit it with speed just to come off the rail a little bit.
Oh, he hit the 3
Ooh,
first.
Yeah.
Ball and hand.
Yep. That's not a good one.
Man, Vince is struggling on 12 here. He's been stuck at 12 for a little bit. See if Austin can take advantage here. Get it to within one again. He's done it a few times in the match. And hopefully he can tie it up. All right, nice shot there. He's on the 5. Pretty natural to get to the 6 from here. Oh.
Yeah, that's going to
Oh.
sit pretty good, though.
Yes, it kind of bent a little left there at the last second. Cutting off any angle that Vince would have. And there's no easy way to the 5 now. Oh, man, he's going to jump and then go one rail. Bad things can happen, but also good things can happen. He could make this in the side. Or make the Q in the corner. So that's 2 fouls there in a row.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to amount. I mean, what are you going to do here? You're not going to play a 3 foul. This is run out time.
I like where he's got that ball.
Anyone got color or money for their favorite movie?
Let me see here.
The old questionnaire.
I got to move over in my seats here. Yeah, we didn't finish going through the questionnaires here. Well, who's your favorite player? That's an interesting one here. Which one is this? Vince. Who's your favorite player? Tark Hardman.
Oh, that's keeping it real. I mean,
and then yeah, we got Casico, Wisconsin, is where from Austin hails from. Which one were you asking about?
favorite movie. I'm guessing they're both color or money, especially Vince. I think it's the last question.
This is the last question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite pool movie? I don't watch movies.
What?
Says Austin.
And Vince has got to be color or money.
Color money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be wearing that Vince shirt. There we go. 9 ball down. Brings Austin within 1.
It's getting real now.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming down. It's probably going to come down to a hill match. That's usually how it works. You know, the nerves get in. You give away a game or two. Things kind of slide back and forth. Next thing you know, you're battling for your life.
So we had 9 ball for gestures. I don't know if you caught the end of it, but Hill and our champion rattled the 9 ball on a pretty routine shot.
Oh no!
And just gave it away.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't. I mean, he didn't give all the games away, right? So Nate definitely earned it.
No, but he gave away that game, which was the key game. Ooh, good break there. Made a ball with a look at the 1. And it's kind of good to get to the 2 here. He's got to float it, but he's shooting over the 4. That makes it weird. And actually, this might be a little trickier to hold than the monitor's letting me believe.
Yeah, I mean, you might bump into the 2.
I think he'll miss the 2. I just think he's going to thin it.
Yeah, if you cut it real thin.
Yeah.
You can bump it. Take a little bump.
Bumped
and it dropped.
Right.
Wow.
Man, this would be a big breaking run if he can get out here. Tie things up.
That's what I'm saying.
Put some pressure on Vince. for probably the first time in the match, really. Because he's been pretty comfortable throughout the match so far. Kind of always had a nice 2 or 3 game buffer, and then Austin will get to within 1. Vince would be back up by 2 or 3. It's been just kind of going that way throughout the match.
I mean, we've seen Vince play though, so he's either gonna put the hammer down.
Oh yeah, at the end is when he just like, okay, we are not playing around anymore.
Ooh, he put a stroke on that to try to come back as good as you can hit it. Really,
It's gonna be enough, because this is really good to come back and forth to the 6. I mean, and if he wants, he could bank it too. I don't know if I like the bank here, but the bank works just as well. But the cut back and forth is just natural. Just don't hit it too hard. Oh, it rattled. Vince double checking to make sure 6 goes by the 7. Pretty sure it does.
I always have problems with these shots. There's a million different ways you can shoot it, and they're all wrong.
Deep in the pocket. When in doubt, draw it out.
Yeah, he went rail first and hit the nipple. So now he's got a long shot on the 6.
Yeah, this is not routine here. Weird things can happen here.
Wow, come on.
Hit that really good.
That's a tough shot.
Well, yeah, the shot alone is tough, but to hold to that shot is even tougher. I mean, so many people would have rolled up onto that 7 or got weird. That was really well struck.
He's taking his time, looking at the tangent line. This is tough too. I mean, easy to overshoot this and be in nowhere land for the 8. This is tough.
Yeah, it's really not natural anywhere you go to get to the 8. This could be okay.
I like how he held it with draw. He didn't tempt fate going around 2 rails.
Still not. There's been not one easy shot in this out yet. He's just out of line on each shot here, but he's making them. Oh no.
Well, he missed that on. Well, if the 8 would have gone a little further, it would have been tough. I still think this is a tough 8-ball, but definitely a good chance here for Austin to tie up the match.
You think this is a tough 8-ball?
I mean, under pressure, it's easy to rattle this. It's easy to like overthink the shape on the 9. I mean, you can even scratch on the side if you do something weird.
Yeah, I'm looking at this like a gift. This is a nice, just roll up natural to the 9. You don't got to do anything. You just got to make the ball here.
Right.
And don't overhit it. You might have overhit it.
I mean, you know.
Or
Yeah.
he got perfect.
That looks pretty darn perfect to me.
That looks good.
I think that's a tie match. Race to 2 effectively.
And we are all tied up.
Nice.
Austin doing what he needed to do to keep him in the match and give him a chance to get to victory lane.
Yeah, you can see Vince back there doing a little stretch, trying to walk that one off.
Well, he did mention, so he did come in the booth and commentate. And I don't know if you remember, he played Ian a while back. And Ian had said, well, I commentated for 2 hours in the Jesters or whatever, 3 hours. And then I had to switch gears and mindsets It was really. He said he had a harder time playing, so maybe commentating.
Oh
on it
yeah,
did-
listening to you always hurts my game.
Yes, it will.
Controlled break, but I don't know. Either way you look at it, it's not good. Probably going to see a push out here.
Yeah, I don't even think we've seen one push today. Decisions. You call push? I think you did call push. He's probably pushing right into that jump shot by the 4. Nope. I don't think you'll see Austin giving this one back. What was that? What did I just hear?
It's the AI commentator.
Oh, someone that knows what they're talking about, finally.
We only got to say about 12 different things in rotation.
He shot the ball.
Yeah.
He made it.
How'd he hit that? Wow. I mean, we could definitely amp up our quality level a bit. Whoa, almost kick back. No, kick comboed the 4 is the word I'm looking for.
Wow, Monty. Those broadcasting schools are really paying off.
I'm getting it forgiven. My whole student loan.
Say what?
Yeah. I went to school for broadcasting for 23 years. I owe like $800,000. And I filled out one form online, and it's
Wiped.
it's wiped. But you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look at that. Another kick shot, too. No.
Where's that one going?
Well, there we go. We're going to see a combo here, which I don't know if you want to take it because it's tough to go back down table and get back to the 1. But what do you do? You know, it's tough to play a safe here. Your 9-ball,
Well, let's see.
starting to kick in, right? You want to start firing at stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like the combo. It might work, but it could also be trouble. Like if that 1 sticks behind the 9 and that cue ball comes at the bottom of the table.
Right.
Yeah, dangerous territory.
I would just smack this. 9 will go in off the 4 on the side. Actually, is it wired?
He can't even see the 1 from here.
Oh, man. We're going to see some magic here. What's he doing? Jumping? No, he's kicking. So 2 rails around. Got to miss the 3.
No, he's kind of spinning the ball.
Oh, I
into the
see.
wall.
I see. Oh, look at that.
Wow, he's able to spin
And
it.
Yeah, that's trouble, but I think he can rail this.
He's going to have to spin it again.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yep, look at it. He's putting a lot of bottom spinning left. Might come off the rail like you're saying, too.
Oh, he got it.
Got
he
it.
got it. And no reward.
Never a reward. 2 great shots there.
You got to know when to play safe, though. You know, is this the time to play safe?
Probably. Then the 2 up onto the 7. Get the cue ball down table.
I bet you know what this sound is. Does that sound like a DeWalt?
No,
It is.
not enough power.
It's a 20 volt. You don't have the 20 volts, do you?
That's what I got, 20.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty nice. Yeah, I'll tell you though, my Milwaukee has done everything around the house, including build that gazebo, and it still works. and it's been dropped. It's been left out in the rain.
Shenanigans.
Works amazing. The impact driver is even better. Man, I'm glad I discovered that.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You know, securing anchors in cement. That thing is amazing.
What is going on here?
I think he's got to just tick it. Just ticky tick.
Yeah, I saw that scratch and like,
He ticked it.
who's gonna get to the hill first?
Well, I think Vince has a pretty good chance at running this out.
I would agree.
He's just got to focus on cue ball control going into the leave. You know, I think you got to stay away from 2 and 3 rail leaves right now.
Excuse me. I think 5 to the 6, just based off where the layout is going to give him his issue because he's obviously going to play 2, 4 down. He's going to probably roll to the 5 in the side, and then that's where it's going to get weird.
Yeah.
So he's got to probably find another place to play the 5. I don't like the 5 in the side because of how to lead to the 6, but see what he does.
Yep. So he's going into the leave of the 4. So that's going to buy him some options, you know, because you're never going to be perfect, right? So give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I almost like drawn back and playing the 5 down just because it leads easy to the 6. If he plays and follows this 4, he'll have the 5 in the side, but then he's got to work to get to the 6. This is what I'm kind of concerned about. So I like draw here so he can play the 5 in the bottom left. All right, he didn't get far enough, but that might be okay. He's just got to follow with, you know, quite a bit of left here inside.
I don't like it.
That's it.
I don't like it at all.
Perfect.
Oh, he got
he-
a friendly bump.
Yeah, even without the bump, he would have been okay.
I don't
but,
think so. I think without the bump, he'd be behind the 8.
I think not.
No.
No. The shampoo is better. All right. Vince looking pretty good here. Draw it back. Almost just a stop shot or draw back an inch. Nothing crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how you look at it,
See,
that made it easier.
But that was dangerous. That was
I
dangerous.
don't like shooting those long shots off the rail, though, so I commend him for making this a little easier on himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, but dangerous. Look at that. Vince, man, the grinder, always feeling it in the end.
That's the Vince sound.
All right. We got one on the hill. Can we get Austin to the hill?
I don't know. It'd be nice.
I'm thinking we can. I'm sure if Vince is listening right now, he's like, Patrick, shut up. Patrick, no hill.
There's like nobody in the booth. We're commentating remotely from Patrick's shoulder. I hope that's a shoulder.
What else would it be?
I don't know. I'm just gonna.
Would you like to guess what's underneath the?
Vince to break.
Well, Pork just made some kind of crazy shot against Ray.
Yeah,
They're
Ray.
laughing about it.
Well, as long as Ray's laughing, that means he's probably still in the lead.
No, they're tied 2 apiece.
Oh man, can we switch over to table? What are they on? Table 8 or 7 or anything?
They're on table 8. Hold on.
Just hit number 8. There you go. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. So if we get a downtime in this match, we can maybe pop over and keep you guys up to date on the hot seat match for today's Sunday Weekly.
Yeah, pork is racking right now. No need to see that.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, Vince is going to play probably pretty smart if he gets back at the table and try to just hold Austin back. I don't think now is the time to try to go hero. With 3 balls, messy. The 2-4-7 doesn't look easy. Maybe 4-7 if you get down to it.
Vince says Vince needs to keep winning so I can play him. Get a Vince match. They can both wear the T-shirt.
Oh, no.
Well, Vince will have a look at the 1. No. The 2 I do not believe goes past the
No.
4, but you know, man, how many times are we wrong about it and it does
We're
go
definitely
by?
not wrong about this one.
You don't think so? I mean, his body language is saying maybe he can cheat it. I mean, not from that angle, I wouldn't think, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out right now. I mean, he could try to play it off to 7. There's safes available that he could play on. He could actually just push the 2 up to the right and come off the rail onto the 7. That's a shot.
No, that's not going to work.
What?
No. What you're saying.
What did I say?
Anything you said is not going to work.
A few moments later.
Definitely not going to work. I was listening to a soundbite. It made me laugh. So I can't do it. It's too much.
Chris,
I think the 2 does
our
go.
Residential. Oh my God!
Oh, no. He was taking it off the 7.
He did exactly what I said.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
It worked just fine.
So, therefore, it was not
Oh my God!
a good idea.
This has got to be painful to listen to.
Only you. I'm just a color commentator.
What is he doing here?
Probably a safe. I mean, you wouldn't slam this open. No, you would slam it open.
He was trying to make the 6. That's what he was doing.
Well, he got fortunate here that Vince can't just win because he would have been kicking himself after that shot.
Tell you what, it's a big side pocket. Where that 4 ball is, banked it 2 right into the 4. That's a shot. There's a safe available behind the 6-9. There's that. He's got quite a few options. He was going off the 4.
Pretty routine here. I mean, like you said, though, the 6 is going to be a problem. Well, I think that deserves a, because that could be it.
Ball in hand.
I think I'm trying to bump.
Bump the 6.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. You still want to have an angle on the 3, but
Yeah, move the 6 or the 9 would be nice. I think you're onto something there.
I mean, just don't snooker yourself, you know. I mean, you have safety options too.
Yeah, he's gonna pull back, bottom right off the rail. Nope, changing the mind.
Yeah, I would use the natural roll and just cut the 2 to the right and just have the cue ball come off the left rail into the 6. If you miss it, not much can happen. Yeah, right there. I mean, you basically just, you can almost see the tangent line. You can almost aim this. Okay, so he's not going for that. Maybe the 6 isn't a problem.
I would think it's not great. I mean, maybe he's thinking 6-9 carom. He likes it.
I do not like that. Oh, yeah, it'll be Vince versus Vince. That'd be tough to commentate. All right, so he's got another chance here, but, you know, you're taking a gamble here, right? The 4 is easy, don't get me wrong, but you're taking a gamble on where the cue ball is going to end up if you're going to bump something.
Actually, this is almost natural. 2 rails right into the 6.
I know, but you're still taking a chance. Let's see how this works out for him.
Yeah, 2 rails behind around the 9. Sending the 6 towards the bottom left corner. Oh. Decent. Vince says it's what the people want.
Well, this is another tough shot, though, so I was afraid of this.
I wouldn't mind seeing that match, Vince and Vince.
Yeah, that's who I thought was playing today.
No.
How do you pronounce his last name? I'm putting you on the spot. Ooh.
Dideo.
Is that right, Vince? I thought that was wrong. I thought we were saying it wrong the whole time, right?
If I got it wrong again,
I think you
it's-
did. I think it's like Didio or something. I don't remember. Oh, Vincent, we're sorry, man. We're just idiots.
I know. God. No, he taught us a trick to remember how to pronounce it right.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Didio. That's too obvious. Maybe Didio? I don't know.
That's what I was. I think.
Let
that's-
us know, Vincent. Maybe for the last time.
He's gonna be like, I can't with these 2 anymore.
I don't know. I think he's probably maybe he logged off. No, he just said that, right? It's what the people. Oh, I got you. There it is. Didio
Yeah, that's what I said.
or Didio.
Deo.
That's what I thought too.
Deo.
So why is he correcting us? I swear we had it right all along.
Yeah.
Oh no. What just happened here? That
Uh-oh.
is very unfortunate. This might be the end of it.
Did I miss it? Was it a scratch?
No, we all saw it. Yep. A little bit of angle to come off the rail. He couldn't have hit that any better.
This is it. Just a little bit of a pullback here. Just natural. Let it roll. However you want. Another hard-fought battle. Austin. I mean, he
I've
gave
been
it
rattling
everything.
these though, but he nailed it.
I've seen some crazy misses today.
No way. There's no way this is a miss. And I'm not even trying to jinx him. This is just one of those.
All right, folks. Thanks for sticking it out with us. We will be back next week with some more matches. And, yeah, we'll be signing off. So.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, good. Chris Gauss again. Sorry about that, folks.
Thanks for joining.